What is going on, everybody, and welcome to the Simply Reliable Studios presentation for Saturday night's main event, John Cena's final match. His time is finally up, and it is our time now as we welcome and begin to reminisce about John Cena here on the countdown, if you will, the final countdown to his final match. It is I, the Renegade of Wrestling, JJ Williams, joined by the original Big G, Big Baller G, joined by the West Coast Professor Jeff MRF and Meacham. We're not 5 minutes in yet. Gentlemen, I know your answer, good sir. Are you ready for this evening? Are you ready for this wild ride
No,
we are about to go on?
I'm not. No, no, I am not.
Well, we're going to go ahead and start with you, Big G, since you're here, and I'm going to start posting the link in the other chats. But
Sounds good.
what what does John Cena mean to you?
Jeez, he means a lot. Like first saw John Cena on my television screen. I want to say 2005, right after he got drafted to Raw with the whole Jericho thing. So that's the first time I remember John Cena. Thankfully, thanks to Peacock and WWE Network, I was able to go back to see, his earlier stuff. I saw his match against Kurt Angle when he first debuted. I remember buying WrestleMania 20 on DVD and watching his match with Big Show, like way before Peacock and all this stuff. Um, but yeah, John Cena's meant a lot to me. I was I wasn't fortunate to meet him in person, which kind of sucks, but for what he's done outside of the ring, outside of WWE with Make a Wish and all that, like I don't know. He's like I don't know, one of the best human beings out there, you know. But I was fortunate enough to see John a good amount of times live in person at live events, at Raws and SmackDowns. I actually posted a video on X earlier of two one of the last two times I saw John in person was in Hershey a couple of years ago in 2023 before he even did this whole retirement tour thing. And then the final time I got to saw John in person was WrestleMania 40 when he made a surprise appearance during the Bloodline match. So at least I was there to see, him help Cody finish his story. So that was very cool to see. Um, in his retirement tour, I mean, he, his heel turn at Elimination Chamber was great. The heel run wasn't all that, but he did what he could do to the best of his ability, what he had. And then, obviously I was fortunate enough to call with Walter and Noah, him winning the IC title in Boston and then unfortunately losing it at Survivor Series. But yeah, I mean, great memories with John. I know you two gentlemen above me have met John in person. You guys have a lot more stories with him. So I'm gonna end mine there and hopefully hear you guys tell your stories about John Cena.
Sounds good. We appreciate you popping in, Big G. We'll see you a little bit later when we get to the official Saturday night's main event portion of the show. Gonna bring in next person that popped in is a regular member of the Simply Predicting panel. Chris Rotz, how are we doing this evening, good sir?
I am doing good. I'm getting ready for John Cena's last match, and I feel tonight's going to be an emotional ride.
Yeah, 100%. The gentlemen up on the top portion are not exactly 100% ready for this, but What does John Cena mean to you, Chris?
What John Cena means to me is he was truly a hero, and he was truly a role model to me, my family, and my whole entire friends. John Cena inspired me to go follow my dreams when I decided, let me back in 4th grade. I wanted to do Taekwondo, that is karate, and I started from my right belt, and I achieved it by going from my white belt to my black belt back in 2014. And I set that goal out there, and John Cena was in my head and says, never give up on your dreams at all. And I wanted to achieve that. I saw John Cena many times when he was downtown, my hometown of Youngstown, Ohio, when they were doing the WWE live event tours. I saw John Cena in Pittsburgh multiple of times, 2021 back in the after the pandemic, and when I saw him at WWE Payback in 2023 when he was the referee of The Miz versus LA Knight.
Yeah.
That was a special moment to me. And that was the last time I witnessed John Cena live in person. I saw John Cena won his first WWE championship when I was 4 years old back in 2005 at WrestleMania when he defeated JBL. And
You
then
just made Jeff get some back spasms there.
And then
He's calling for his Ovaltine and his cookie now.
Then I saw John Cena won his last WWE championship when I was 24 years old this year at WrestleMania in Las Vegas when he defeated the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. I saw him became multiple time world champion. He won United States champion. He was tag team champions with Shawn Michaels and also David Ortunga from the Nexus. He finally became a Grand Slam champion by being the Intercontinental Championship by defeating Dirty Dom Mysterio and then only to lose it at Survivor Series. He had so many matches. He took on the likes of Edge, Chris Jericho, Randy Orton, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Brock Lesnar, The Undertaker, Kurt Angle, Carlito, Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Bryan Danielson, Bray Wyatt. He teamed with LA Knight at Fastlane, Randy Orton, CM Punk, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and there's so many more matches for John Cena, and the list will go on and on. And I'm gonna say this: he also took on The Rock and Chris Jericho. It sucks that he's officially retiring tonight, but after this night gets done, we will be seeing John Cena in an ambassador role to get the next generation started. He's going to be working with the superstars of today, the superstars of tomorrow, and the superstars of the future. So I want to personally say thank you, John Cena, for always being a role model and always being a true hero to me. I will also be hustle, loyalty, and respect to everybody around me. And good luck on your retirement. Go enjoy retirement with your family, your friends, and your wife. You absolutely 100% deserve it. We'll see you down the road. And once again, thank you, John Cena.
All right. Thank you very much, Chris.
And enjoy the show tonight.
I'm sure we will.
Yes.
I was going to go in order of people that popped in here, but I know that one gentleman who popped in here could be doing something here momentarily with the great Andrew Baydala.
Oh, okay.
So I want to go ahead and bring him in here, kind of cut the line a little bit. What is going on, Jordan? Slick
How you doing?
Blair,
How you
leader of
doing?
the Wrestle Collective. I'm doing well, good sir.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you. In my audio, my level's good. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, man, you sound really good, man. So I know you tend to live more on the other side, the elite side of the fence, if
Yes.
you will. But
Okay.
John Cena is definitely someone who's left an impression on all of us, good, bad, indifferent. So I just kind of like to know, what does John Cena mean to you, good sir?
You know, I said this on with Andrew on his podcast and then mine later on. And John is one of those guys where you rarely get to see his whole career, you know, at least in my generation. You know, I'm 34 years old, so I got to see John literally his first match. Well, not counting OVW, to now his final match. And so what he means to me is it's a lot, man. He means an era. You know, he was an era of wrestling. You know, he was bigger than the business, is one thing I've always kept saying. There's going to be a void after tonight in wrestling. I don't know how wrestling feels it. I don't know where it gets filled from, but that superhero, that consummate good guy, you know, that Superman-esque type of, you know, the boy blue character is gone. And John Cena means a lot to me, man. So many memories. I mean, my favorite match and feud of his would probably be that JBL I Quit match. That whole series, that was great. We got some really, really good promos out of that on both ends. JBL cut some of the promos of his life during that feud.
100.
And what really means what really John Cena means to me is call your shot and take it. He's a guy that wasn't really past the torch. He took the torch and he ran with it, right? He took every single opportunity that was given to him and made it tenfold. Like, for example, and I don't want to be too long-winded, so please cut me off if I am.
I'll let you know when to land the plane. Good
yeah. He's one of the guys who, if you just listen to some of the interviews and backstage stuff, he would, you know, he learned what was it? Not Cantonese, but Mandarin. He learned Mandarin simply because they were going overseas, right? You hear all the you don't really hear bad rumors or news about him and things like that. Like all this burial, like LOL John Cena wins stuff. He's never leaned into it. He's never nothing like that. He's always just been this consummate good guy. So John means a lot to me, man. And today's going to be an emotional match. It's going to be an emotional moment. I am excited that in my lifetime, I'm able to see this. You know, I'm able to see somebody walk out on their own, not by catastrophic injury, not because nobody wants to see them. It's nice to see him walk out because he wants to walk out. So he means a lot to me, man. You know, but I do want to say, man, I'm so thankful that you guys have brought me on. This is really cool. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, no problem, man. You know, for like I have said a couple times, for us in the top row here, it's going to be super emotional. We've had the pleasure, and we don't like to toot our own horns a lot, but we've gotten the pleasure to kind of know John on a somewhat personal level throughout the years. So this means a lot to us, and this will be the second retirement match that I've been a part of this year as for WrestleMania week. You know, the first GCW we did was Sabu's final match. And little did we know with Sabu passing a few weeks later that it literally would be his last match. So, and now to be part of this here tonight, doing John Cena's final match, that's huge. You know what I mean? So I just want to thank you for taking the time to come on here.
Oh no, thank you for the invite, man. I love how John Cena has transcended wrestling to do this, right? There's not too many guys that you could say will walk away right now and you'd want to do a tribute show for, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a few, maybe a handful, but he's definitely the number one guy to make you do this. And so, man, I'm just glad to be in this thing called wrestling, the community. It's definitely going to be emotional. Let me ask you guys though, does John be, and I know we probably know the answer, does John be the good guy and put over Gunther, or does John actually go out on top?
They always say that the best way to go out is on your back looking at the lights.
Yeah.
And despite the fact that a lot of people have given John crap over the years for not putting over talent when he should have, I feel like those weren't always his decisions. And he's going to do the right thing here tonight and put Gunther over, even though I still am not 100% sold on Gunther as the opponent. You know, I don't think it should be him, because now he's going to have the stigma as retiring people. He retired Goldberg. He's retiring Cena. So when it's AJ's turn to go, is it going to be Gunther? When it's Randy's turn to go, is it going to be Gunther? Like, I don't want him to have that.
You're not trying to do another legend killer gimmick.
Nah.
Yeah.
Like that was a cool gimmick when Randy did it, and I don't want to see Gunther get saddled with just a rehash.
Yeah.
He's better than that.
Yeah, I can understand.
I think somebody like a Carmelo Hayes, a Braun Breaker, and Oba Femi could have benefited way more from this match than Gunther, who's already a made man.
From that promo last night, give me Oba Femi.
100. We do have other people waiting to get in here. Slick, again, thank you very much for popping in.
Thank you,
Go
guys.
do what you're going to do with Bayley, man.
Yeah.
Best of luck and success to you, man.
Thank you, guys. You guys do great work. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, do all of that, man. This is great. So thank you, guys. I appreciate the time.
100. Next person we're going to bring in should have kind of came in before Slick there. He was here first, but like I said, I knew Slick was going to be doing something else. We're going to bring in Mr. Diaz here.
What's up, guys? How are you guys doing? Let me just sit up properly.
Good to see you, David, as always, man. Always a pleasure to work with you, brother.
Jeff, how are you guys doing?
We're doing well. We're doing well, man. You know, what does John Cena mean to you?
Well, I'm going to say it right off the bat. I'm going to be, from my group of friends, I'll always say that I was always John Cena's biggest defender in every sense of the word. You know, I don't think a lot of people did see the potential, at least from my group of friends. They just thought, obviously, another one just coming up. Obviously, the debut was memorable. But I want to say, just before the rapping gimmick, he did get lost in the shuffle halfway through.
Yeah.
And then it was like, okay, he's just one of those that's come up. Obviously, the whole WCW merger, I want to say that maybe if they hadn't brought up WCW, he would have come up anyway. But maybe that rapping gimmick, and it was a blessing in disguise that Stephanie McMahon heard this, you know, and that's how the story goes. But then once he developed that rapping gimmick, and obviously then once he broke off from B Squared and Bull Buchanan in, what was it, early 2003, I believe it was. Then from that point on, John was the guy.
Yeah.
Right off the bat. I mean, it was everything. And it wasn't even the rapping gimmick, you know, it was, I think the beauty to John, and I'll always say this, is that they took their time to elevate him and to give him a title. He didn't need a title to get over, because obviously he did that with the gimmick on his own. But then when 2003 rolled along, and then, like I said, once he split up from B Squared, Bull Buchanan, and then say around September, October, leading to Survivor Series 2003 and No Mercy 2003, that's when I saw John Cena as the next big guy. I really did feel it. And he had to change his game. He changed his attire. The look, you know, it wasn't all about championships at the very beginning. And one thing to admire John for, and I think a lot of legends will allude to this, and they'll probably be the ones in the know, and WWE superstars alike as well. He's always been wanting to learn from the best, you know, and that's one thing that John has done very well, you know. He did that with Kurt Angle. Then he obviously, we know he did all the stuff with Benoit, Booker T, and so on and so on and so on and so on. And it just, I'll always be, like I said, his number one defender for that, because of that. You know, John is, sure, he's not everyone's cup of tea. That's the honest truth. but what he's done for wrestling has to be recognized. And he is, at least to this generation, this ruthless aggression era where we came from, he is to that generation what Hogan was to our generation. No doubt.
100.
Not in my
I'd
view.
even say beyond the ruthless aggression era, the entire time he's been the guy. He's been
Yeah.
what Hogan meant to the kids of the 80s.
That's the thing. I mean, I look back, I've been watching a lot of John Cena's work in the last month, and there is a lot of stuff, and I think Slater alluded to this, like a lot of stuff that he did weren't really his decisions at the end of the day. But the reality is, like, they still talk about, like he rightly said, that he didn't get people over, but he did get a lot of people over. I mean, I honestly believe he made Edge very relevant, a lot more relevant than what he was after he cashed in. Then, was it New Year's Revolution 2006? Then the WrestleMania match with Triple H, the WrestleMania match with Shawn Michaels, and it was a lot of things, And then there is other stars he's elevated. I mean, he got Miz over at WrestleMania 27. People seem to forget that,
I never forget that. The Miz pinned John Cena clean in the middle of the ring at WrestleMania. No outside interference, no shenanigans, nothing. Just 1, 2, 3. Don't look at me in that tone of voice, Meacham.
I mean, it was one of those. I think I questioned that decision quite a lot, but without really realizing where they were going to go with it. I mean, eventually we learned that he was going to face The Rock at WrestleMania 28, and then obviously before WrestleMania 29. But when you look back on it now, I did think it was the best decision, but I don't think it was the right way to do it. If that makes any sense.
No, that makes perfect sense. And I forget who said it on the No DQ review this week. I think it was Papa Gino, who will be joining us a little bit later. For all the people that say that Cena didn't put anybody over, he lost the world championship 17 times.
Yeah, Ventura just alluded to that on the pre-show as well. I mean, he's won it 17 times, but he's lost it 17 times too. But
that's called math, boys and girls.
I mean, the only thing I think with John, like there is moments where a lot of times, like especially like after he lost it to Edge from the cash in, and then he won it back at the Royal Rumble. But then again, we would have never had that WrestleMania match with Triple H, which I think is a very underrated match as a whole. But I mean, I think John's been able to not just capitalize on his own momentum as over the years have gone on, but he's capitalized on momentum on anything, because obviously the fans did turn on him. He was very brave to do what he did at One Night Stand in 2006. And at the end of the day, that was something that if he would have gone over from that in that match, we would have not had John Cena stepping into the ring tonight. I can guarantee you that.
Dude, if John Cena had gone over at One Night Stand 2006, the Hammerstein Ballroom would not be standing anymore.
No. I mean, they said it really in the banner, if Cena wins, we riot, and they could have
100.
It wasn't just an exaggeration. It wasn't for show. That was truly the reality, and
not there anyway.
But I think that's where we can always argue, and a lot of people argue that what he's done for the business, and people may not see the bigger picture here. But I don't think a lot of people have seen it with many others. We can go on. Sure, he's not the greatest wrestler, but when he did have a great match, he did have a great match. I mean, the Margaret Royal Rumble 2007. I think that's one of my all-time favorite matches as well. I mean, that triple threat with Seth and Rock and Royal Rumble 2015, and it's been countless others. A lot of matches where the ones that you felt he would have gone over, he didn't.
Yes.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, his contributions to professional wrestling should not be forgotten. And here I am, 23 and a half years later from his debut, when I was 13 years old, Jeff.
All right, y'all can just fuck off with the ageism. Like, seriously, all y'all. He's older than me, folks. Just saying. I love y'all. I'm just playing, but yeah, no, stop that.
No, but the thing is that I think that's where I stand. To have seen him when I was 13, when he first came in, and now to see the end almost at 37 years old is remarkable. And my only complaint, and this is where I think I'll be negative towards the rest of his career, to the rest of my life. I think that I would have loved to have seen a bigger Taker versus Cena match than the one that we initially got at WrestleMania.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's my only complaint. But the rest, thank you, John. That's all I got to say.
Fair enough. Well, thank you very much, David,
Thanks so
for
much,
popping
guys.
in.
We'll leave you guys shortly, and I can't wait to watch it.
Absolutely. Well, the last person I got waiting in the green room, gotta save some of the best for last, right? I mean, we got an actual resident New Yorker in the house who could have gone to the site where the Hammerstein Ballroom used to lay had
Right.
Cena won that match.
Yeah.
Give it up for my boy DJ from Rockin' Ropes.
And I'm
Actually
on camera.
pulled over his car. He was driving, pulled over so that he could be here with us tonight. What is going on, my brother?
Can you guys hear me? Am I all good?
Yeah, you're good. Loud and
All right.
clear.
Because it's all connected to the car and blah blah blah. But it's really hard to believe that we're actually here talking about this. Like John Cena's last match. Hopefully, you know, wrestlers say they retire, but do they really retire? But it feels like kind of like Kobe Bryant's last game. The giant spectacle of Kobe going on the floor to do what he does best one more time. And last time I remember, Kobe went out and dropped 60
Right.
and won the game.
Ridiculous.
So I expect Cena to be glazed to the max because he's going to put out just as good as a match him and AJ Styles did. And that to me was the best match of his retirement tour so far.
Oh,
Like,
without
him and AJ was just leaps and it was my match of the year for the moment because it was just that good. Everything was perfect. The crowd, the environment, them being facing for the last time, and then it was basically them laying it all out. It's kind of reminded me of watching Flair and Michaels in Flair's last quote unquote retirement match, and how good that was in terms of the storytelling and the just Ric Flair being Ric Flair at his best. Same thing with Shawn Michaels. So like, it's gonna be hard to not being able to see him all the time and just have that thought in the back of your head, like, oh, when's Cena gonna come back? When Cena's gonna have this big match? Like, my biggest what if with Cena is like, what if the trilogy with him and Dwayne actually happened? Like, how big of a spectacle could have been? Like, the Undertaker one was a really good one because that is a huge letdown. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I think them just going one apiece just to appease themselves and their egos. Nah, go one more time, settle the rubber match, and then piss everyone off and do a draw. Then that's the question all wrestling fans are going to talk about forever. What if The Rock beat Cena? What if Cena beat The Rock? But we'll never have that.
No. I still think you should do that with Cody and Roman just because everybody else having everybody do a draw, be like, just to piss off the marks. Oh,
exactly, just to piss off all the marks. No
oh my God.
You can see Cornette putting like a 40-minute rant. No finish to one of the greatest
trilogies.
Like everyone would lose their mind.
At DQ drive through, like, oh my God, so good. Yes, please.
See, anyway. And we all know you're part of the cult of Cornette, so you'd be just eating that podcast. No, he is.
I know he is.
I'm here for
his whole ex is corny fans, so you know.
Right, exactly. Oh, it'd be so good.
But I live for the crash. It's because corny. His crash outs are legendary.
Oh yeah,
Like, it's just nonstop entertainment on the crash outs. Yes. And it's just when you catch him on the crash. And the thing is too, he is also one of the smartest wrestling minds we have left in this business. Yes. Like, there's very few people in the wrestling business who has the wrestling mind that Cornette has. Like him or hate him. I disagree with a lot of his takes. Like, I love Bray Wyatt. He disagrees with anything Bray Wyatt. He hates Alexa Bliss. I think Alexa Bliss is a top 5 female talent of all time. Not a lot of females her height, her size can get over the way she did and have her ability in the ring. I'm sorry, she's the blueprint. She was the blueprint for a Roxanne, for all these smaller girls coming in. Yep. Alexa Bliss was that blueprint. Sorry, I couldn't get that straight out.
You know what? Even as much as I hate her, I'll throw Liv in that conversation too.
Yep. Alexa paved the way for her.
Yep. And then Zelina finally get a decent push. We'll see how that goes now that she's actually getting that spot. So we'll see. Yeah, but you're absolutely right. Corny's takes are legendary, but we'll celebrate Cornette at a different time.
Yeah.
Although,
sorry.
you know,
no, this is about even though Cornette he was the one who discovered Cena. OVW pushed him as the prototype.
It was it was the scouting of WWE, you know, bringing Bruce Pritchard. People love or hate Bruce, but brought him out to UPW and watched Rick Bassman's prototypical boy from West Newbury, Mass, come out here and getting. Let me do it right. Jacked at the gyms out here, and you know there he is. So it is a cool thing to see. You know, it's for me, it's crazy that it's gone, you know, full circle. And the reason I'm elaborating and talking more than I was supposed to is because JJ's lost his signal. So we're gonna go ahead and keep.
It's good.
And I had no controls. I'm not the button, so I got nothing.
So DJ is JJ number 2 for now.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So I am so glad that we get to do this. I have been at what happened? Yes, we know. Thank you. So I am fortunate. I told the group this before we brought everybody in tonight. I am fortunate to be a small part of what I hope is going to be a big deal. You know, I don't pop around a lot anymore. I'm you know, that the House of Mouse has got me on the slave driving. It is what it is. You know, I'm doing my thing, but I am so honored that I get to, you know, interact with you, with David, with Chris when he was here, Big G when he's part of the show. I'm overjoyed to be on the call. I get to call.
I just want to say also as a side note, after taking Aaron to Disney World in Orlando, I have so much more appreciation for all of you guys and what you do to make everyone feel happy and at home.
Oh, Disneyland. Yeah. I was like, yeah.
Just in general, at all the parks, I feel like that's just the overall energy everywhere. And I'm like, yo, I have so much appreciation for anyone who works there.
You know, JJ will tell you it has been a bumpy 3 years that I've been in and out of the company. But I will say in this last couple of weeks, having the opportunity to not just stay in my location, I've actually been on Main Street the last 2 weeks working crowd control during the Christmas parade. It's like, oh, gee, I get to watch the parade twice a day and help with the guest. Count my suffering, please. It's delightful. So I'm happy to be here. I purposely asked for today off. The company was gracious enough to give it to me, and I will let him take back over now that he's popped in. But I just wanted to throw it out there real quick since I knew I had to spiel a little bit while he was having his technical difficulties, if you will, baby. Got to keep the genius in going when JJ goes down for the count. You know what I'm talking about?
Making major motion pictures and movies and sitcoms, baby.
Making motion pictures is a bitch and a half, baby, especially when we got technology issues. But the dream will stay alive forever as long as JJ can keep the button going. You know what I'm talking about?
Absolutely. Thank you for filling in for me there, Jeff.
Of course, baby.
My computer is what it is, man. When I live stream too much, then I'll lose internet connection.
Yes.
And have to restart my computer for it to come back and everything.
Yes.
I know it's just going to be one of those nights with 3 live streams in a row. So
right. And being out there in the boonies don't help neither, baby. You know what I'm talking about?
Right. But so I missed part of what you said, DJ, but did you get all your thoughts out?
Oh yeah, all good.
Okay, cool.
Me and Jeff were just
we was just riffing, baby. We was riffing. It was all good.
Right on. All right, well then, thank you very much, DJ. I'll let you get back on your way wherever it is that you're heading to.
Oh, I'm on my way home from work so I can watch this. I'm about to get ready to watch this, and I'm gonna be watching you guys watch this. And
I was gonna say, are you doing a Rock and Ropes watch along of it?
Me and John might. I don't know. I have to get home and check my DMs have been like bing, 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 bing as I've been on here. So I have to check them when I get home because I don't text and drive. No one text and drive. Ergo, why I pulled over and did this. So, but make sure to subscribe and like and follow these guys on their social medias because they're awesome. And celebrate Cena for the last time. We should all be together for this joyous occasion. And 100%. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely, DJ. Thank you for being here. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll bring Big Baller G back into the room.
Yes,
ever so patient. Thank you so much for all that, Big G.
Not a problem. I enjoyed listening to everybody's memories and stories about John Cena.
I'm gonna save most of my shit for after because
Oh,
I
no,
don't want to
yeah.
get I don't want to get too wound up now because
Yeah.
it is what it is.
Absolutely. Like we're gonna be on shenanigans later, so you and I can do our stuff then. Big G, I didn't know if he was gonna be around for shenanigans or if he's gonna want to go
I
to
might
bed.
be. I might be.
So figured
might
I'd
be
give him the
tonight.
opportunity to get his stuff out now. He can always reiterate for the people that weren't here for this come shenanigans, but we do have an audience of over 60 people watching right now. So that's
Nice.
awesome. We're on the Simply Reliable Studios X account, Walter Cruz's X account, as well as all the YouTubes.
Just for the record, I was gonna do this on the other accounts I talked about earlier in the day, but we're gonna do shenanigans tonight for sure across all the usual plaything baby, but also the Greg Cherry brand for the first time I think ever for shenanigans.
Oh, nice.
And then we'll be on the Jeff Meacham Network for the shenanigans as well, because I want everybody to be able to come to my channel and see my complete emotional breakdown about John Cena. Everybody should get to see that shit. So it's gonna be a thing coming 8 o'clock Pacific.
For real.
Jesus Christ.
It's like people have been saying, man, it's a tough pill to swallow. Like,
Yeah.
I wasn't watching wrestling at the start of Hogan's career.
Right.
I wasn't watching wrestling at the start of Undertaker's career. I wasn't watching wrestling at the start of Shawn Michaels or Triple H's career. You know, and all these guys are people that we've seen retire and pass on. I wasn't watching wrestling at the start of Ric Flair's career.
Right. Yeah.
But I was watching SmackDown the night that John Cena came out and answered Kurt Angle's open challenge with ruthless aggression. You know, I had seen DVDs from Ultimate Pro Wrestling, UPW in Southern California, where the prototype cut his teeth before he even went to Ohio Valley Wrestling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and seeing some of the matches he had with guys like Samoa Joe, who paid tribute to him on Dynamite this past week.
Did.
That was cool.
That was so fun.
That was awesome.
Matches with guys like the Fallen Angel Christopher Daniels, who he hit the Angel's wings in one of his matches, you know, this year as a tribute to people.
Yep.
You know, so Cena hasn't forgotten his UPW days.
Oh no. Oh no. I love the post Frankie put out. Did you see that earlier?
I think I did, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let me I will briefly pontificate on the guy who is still the coolest wrestler alive. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Hey, he's the king of TNA. Even if he's no longer the coolest wrestler alive, he is by God the king of TNA, and I bow to the king.
I am just so glad that I am still involved in podcasting and live streaming, and I can say that Frankie Kazarian is a world champion, because damn it, if anybody in our circle deserves it at this point, fuck. Anyway, so he put a few pictures up, and I'll there's two of them grappling in the ring at one point, and then there's an advertisement for New England Championship Wrestling, which for our knowledge purposes, JJ, that was one of the stops on the 7 Levels of Hate for Colton Pierce back in the day. Friday night, April 27th, I'm going to guess 2001, because he wouldn't have been signed with WWE at that point. But it was a from California's UPW special challenge match, the prototype versus the future Frankie Kazarian. So they weren't even part of the company. They just were both UPW, and the guy that books New England Championship Wrestling, I forget his name. Forgive me out there if you're watching this. But they purposely brought both those guys in. I thought that's cool. Yeah. But Frankie said, it was my honor and privilege to be a part of the beginning of John Cena's journey in 2001. So it could have been 2001. Be it training with, wrestling against, road trips, or just becoming friends. His work ethic was always second to none. His attitude, his best asset. An incredible run. Hashtag thank you, Cena. And I think, yeah, he's got one emoji doing the fist bump. I think the other one is him either like an emoji of raising a glass or probably a cigar, knowing Frankie and Cody.
Yeah, like a cheers.
Yeah, and a black heart. I am so thankful that so many of the people that I love and care about got to interact with this guy that I love and care about that we're going to send off tonight. It's wrestling is often a bitch, and it's not nice to us that count it as its mistress. But nights like this, like, it's good shit, pal.
Yeah, it is.
Nights like this are what unite us as wrestling fans.
Yep.
Right. Yep.
Absolutely.
Again, regardless of what side of the fence that you lie on, whether you're a Fed head or a sicko or whatever,
That head's good. I like
it's nights like this that unite us. Because like I said when we had Jordan on here, Slick, he doesn't pay a whole lot of attention to WWE these days. He's more of an AEW diehard, but
that. Right.
Cena's impacted all of us in some way, shape, or form. So it's just kind of cool to get people's thoughts. And again, tune into Saturday Shenanigans after the Saturday night's main event feed, where all the regulars from the Simply Reliable Studios will give their thoughts, their memories on Cena. Favorite moments, favorite matches, favorite promos. Talk a little bit about his music career, his movies. We're going to go deep into John Cena tonight. So
I'll be there.
If you're the type of person that gets sick and tired of hearing people talk about the same topic, have a good evening.
Yeah.
But if you can ride with us knowing that this is all a salute, then welcome to the ride. Buckle in. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the vehicle at all times.
It's my job. No, I will say this for everybody that's watching. Where we're at here, we are under 20 minutes away from the start of Saturday's main event and a few hours away from Shenanigans. If you at home have never experienced Drunk Jeff, it is about to go the fuck down. Just telling you that. Listen, Shenanigans, all right?
He has the Rocks tequila to salute John Cena.
And hey,
is there any better salute gluten-free. There?
It's gluten-free, so it's healthy. There you go. Right. I have been drinking the tequila sodas lately, thanks to my my lady friend. That is her drink, tequila soda. But I have to do my own spin. It's got to be ginger ale because ginger. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to talking about John. I'm looking forward to I'm looking forward to calling a match with Papagino. I haven't done that yet. I'm excited.
I can't wait to hear you guys.
And freaking I know the Dominguez will be there in our chat room. They can pop in, of course. I am looking forward to showing both of them, mainly the brother sibling, if we're being honest, that it's okay to love John Cena, even if it only is for one day. It's okay. It's okay to be a fan of Cena. I give so much shit for it, though. Anyway, yeah, it is going to be fun. That's what this night should be. It should be fun.
Exactly.
And the whole card looks good too. Not going to lie.
Yeah, let's go ahead and start talking about this. We've spent 40 minutes glazing John.
Oh, jeez.
And like we should, if we're being real, because it's his night. Well, hold on. Before we get to that, you want to talk about glazing? God. Apparently the next person I'm gonna bring on screen is kind of mad that there wasn't a John Cena Cleveland T-shirt. But like I put in the No DQ chat,
hey,
if there was a John Cena T-shirt for the Browns, it would just been a porta potty.
Yeah, and then when you say that, this motherfucker starts posting, "Hey, you got $100, work with it." Like, hey, can we focus on tonight and not be drooling over the divas? Can we do it for a night?
Hi.
Hello, Mansfield.
Hi, Mansfield.
How are you this evening?
Hi, Jeff.
What
Hi,
does
JJ.
John Cena mean
Sorry,
to you?
I also just got my dinner. My sister
That's
just
okay.
handed me dinner, so
That's awesome.
what's happening when you were. So I
get on your ass. Let me say this about the Cleveland shirt. I don't know. Did you watch his interview with Chris Van Vliet?
Not yet.
Who are you talking to?
I know the whole 200 dates thing,
really.
which
Okay.
I know about that, but that's also unrealistic with their current schedule. So
that's how I was going to say.
Oh.
I give a fuck about the Browns schedule. Fuck the NFL tonight. Like, seriously, that's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. There is in the works. I'm not sure how many of them were made because I don't know. I know how many there were. I still don't know what cities are all included. John planned ahead. There are shirts from the cities that they could have possibly gone to, may have gone to. And there is discussion, and apparently it's going to happen. There's going to be a release of those shirts. And there were 17 of them. The cities they did not hit. So there's literally going to be a t-shirt line of the never seen 17.
Oh, good.
So, until that shit's released, don't bitch.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Hi,
That-
hi, Jeff.
So
real quick,
again,
good man field. Anyway,
quickly, because we do want to run through these other matches. What does
Sorry.
John Cena mean to you, Mansfield?
Holy crap! It still does not feel real. I'm not gonna lie. That tonight's the last night, especially with how we've all been bitching about it, with how this retirement run has gone. Cena was probably my number 2 at the time when I started watching, second to only to Taker for personal reasons. But I mean, John Cena was my first wrestling costume when
nice.
it was Halloween of 2011, I think, where I wore that OG orange shirt. So he's been that fixture this entire run since I started watching 15 years ago in middle school. Yes, I'm trying to make you two feel old. So
It's been the theme of the whole pre-show. It's okay.
yeah. So it's going to be emotional. I got my actual Cena shirt on tonight.
See that.
So, but was this my only Cena shirt now?
Yeah, that release is the only towel that I ended up getting. I forget what show I got the towel at, but
I have his blue towel. His light blue towel.
Oh, okay, well then no, because what I have is green. I forget what show I got, but it's the only time I ever bought one of the Never Give Up towels, and God knows I can find it in here right now. That's why I purposely bought a new one of these, because I have one from the 2012 run, but it is worn, it is weathered. So I wore this. I bought this to wear in San Diego. I wore this at Survivor Series actually, because I didn't know if I was going to buy the white shirt because it's very Padres centric. And I was like, so anyway,
yeah.
I was gonna say no need to buy Padres merchandise on purpose.
Well, you know what? When am I going to go to see the Padres play? They don't play in October, November. When am I? Seriously.
Oh,
and the Browns only do because the season's starting.
That's valid. Browns
jump in Jehoshaphat Williams. You shut your horn mouth.
Jehoshaphat, cut him off, dude. He's done now.
Yeah, for real. You've had enough, Josh. Thank you for coming in.
Yes, we can't see you anymore, but you are always welcome on Shenanigans if you want to delve further into the Cena memories, my friend.
Considering I am snowed in pretty much tonight, I might actually do that tonight. Hint, JJ.
Well,
sounds good. I'll shoot you the link when it's time, good sir. Thank you for popping in.
Perfect.
All right, well, let's go ahead and bring Big Baller G back in. And also joining us now, the man who's going to be on commentary along with Big G and the Simple Man for the majority of the program. Mr. Reliable Walter is in the house.
All right, we got a salute. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I got to salute him for the last time we'll see him, because next time it's going to be a suit and tie version of himself.
I feel like we see the suit and tie John Cena more than we see the jorts and t-shirt Cena these days anyway. So
right.
like even when he does interviews, like he's suit and tie John Cena, like he's not himself anymore. He's corporate Cena.
Didn't he show up on the Tonight Show? One of them as Peacemaker, like a full uniform, like a full costume.
On Jimmy Fallon.
He does Fallon all the time.
Him and Fallon are good friends.
Yeah. Him and Fallon go back to when I think Jimmy was still cutting his teeth on Saturday Night Live before he even got late night. So yeah. That's how long John Cena's been around. Jimmy Fallon was still on Saturday Night Live only at the time.
Yeah.
So John's been around for a minute, but there are other matches. JJ alluded to it.
Yes, man, let's get to some of those.
Yeah, let's run these down real quick.
I am so glad, Jay, that if you believe the interviews, and I tend to believe John's interviews, that he helped cultivate this card. This match alone, it's like, man, we've got the WWE champion versus NXT champion. That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm a little bit sad that Oba got the belt back, because I would have liked to seen Cody versus Ricky.
Right?
Yeah.
Like knowing the history of absolute Ricky Starks and Cody Rhodes.
Yes.
And the fact that Ricky was there when Cody won the title while he still worked for the other company.
Right.
And in some people's mind, that's what put him on the bench and not get used until his contract expired.
Maybe.
For Cody and Ricky to have a match on a show this big,
Would have been cool.
call me petty, but it would have been the ultimate FU to TK.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, like that two good friends
Yes.
having a match of graps on Cena's final event, period.
Right.
Yeah.
I wish it could have been that, because there's no reason Oba shouldn't go in here and Hulk smash Cody Rhodes.
Right.
Right.
But I
Yeah.
don't think that's going to happen.
No, and that would have been amazing on so many levels. We are all very high on Ricky Saints in this room. You know, I high on him going back to the NWA days when I should have had him for an interview, and then, you know, TK grabbed him. Goddamn him. But I think almost like the fact that it would have been an FU to AEW is probably why it didn't happen. They probably wanted to focus on, okay, this is John's last night. Let's not run up the petty meter too far today.
I agree. I feel like that's the only reason they did it, to just not mess with his last night. Like if it was still like a month away from his last night, they would have did that shit.
Oh no, for real, yeah. And you know, I've been the one in this room that is, you know, from the very beginning, Oba Femi's a bad motherfucker. I don't think he's gonna get to do that tonight because he's facing Cody.
Yeah. I mean, that promo he cut yesterday, though, he was like,
That was good. Yeah.
But see, the thing is, Cody's is so hard focused on Drew right now that he might just let Oba slip by.
That's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
I don't see it happening. I see this being, to make a current analogy, I see this being Kyle Fletcher versus Speedball.
I don't see Drew interfering at all, but I just see Cody's mind being so on Drew right now that he's not going to focus on Oba.
I disagree. I think Drew does interfere. That way, Drew's part of this last night, and we keep building toward the future, which is what John wants to do.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, and if you watched the tribute video to Cena, they cut to Drew a few times in the crowd, and he didn't want any part of it until he finally buckled and gave in.
Yeah.
So Drew being involved here would be a great, you know, way to circle back to that.
Yeah. Continuity is key there. I like that.
Yeah.
All right.
The one where I feel like the NXT talent could get the dub is this one. Ruca and Bayley.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
Unless they further the Zarya angle, which I'm hoping now that they've kissed and made up, that's way back on the back burner.
Yes.
But unless they want to further that tonight and have Zarya cost Soul, I could see Soul getting the dub here against Bayley, because granted, I've only recently started tuning back in consistently because of my location change and work schedule. But last I knew, Bayley's been going through this huge conflict in her brain about what she wants to be. Is she hugger? Is she role model? Is she a good guy? Is she a bad guy? She's been hearing Randy's voices in her head.
Yes.
So Soul being able to manipulate and capitalize on that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's still kind of in that place, but her and Lyra have been teaming. They are one of the teams that's been in this all of a sudden rejuvenated women's tag team division.
No shit, huh?
Yeah, there's the pettiness right there.
Where was this a couple years ago?
We talked about that.
AEW didn't have women's tag team titles a few months ago. Now that they do, all of a sudden WWE's women's tag division.
That's why we brought it up on Shenanigans last week. I was like, you know what? Hold up, wait a minute. But as far as tonight's women's match, I personally think they're just going to let them fly and do their thing. Bayley has been arguably a pet project at WWE for so long, and she, like Cena, came up in the California Indies. So, you know,
Davina Rose, baby.
Marquez liked my post, by the way. Thank you, David. If you're watching, I know you're not because you don't watch wrestling on purpose. If you can help it, can't imagine why.
Right.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm just gonna turn these girls loose, let them go, and I'm here for it either way. Whichever one wins, I prefer Soul, but I'm good either way. It's gonna be a solid women's match. the other match, JJ. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The Rock ain't the only one that snatches souls. That's all I'll say.
This is the match that I think should open the show because AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater. And does anybody out there remember when this TNA partnership with WWE began and the Renegade told people how good this was going to be and that it was going to be more than just NXT? And people are like, well, I got to believe it to see it. And Jordan Grace and Joe Hendry in the Royal Rumble don't count. Well, then we got Joe Hendry at WrestleMania.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now we're getting Leon Slater on Saturday night's main event.
Yeah.
So kindly, could you all shut the fuck up now?
Kiss
Or
both our asses,
or
'cause
you know,
we
hey,
both were on
JJ,
this.
tie into the season. I need to see it to believe it. Seeing is believing. Believing is seeing, mucker feathers.
Oh my god, you
I
actually got
can't
the
wait
Santa
for
Claus card.
I can't
you
wait for
do.
this because I'm
Oh my
telling you
God.
right now, my dream. This is gonna lead to AJ Styles being on that live TNA when they go
Yep.
over versus Slater for the X
100%.
Division title.
100%. This is my storyline. Okay. And Carlos Silva, you might actually be watching. You might actually take some notes.
I love Carlos.
So I'm going to feed this to you, Mr. Silva.
Yes.
And you can find me at my socials for that. It doesn't even have to be a paycheck. Just give me a couple of free tickets next time you come to town. That's all I'm asking.
Dude, for Rebellion.
Okay.
Rebellion.
AJ Styles pins Leon Slater tonight. Okay, so now AJ is pinned the X Division champion.
Yes.
We go to the premiere of Impact on AMC. AJ Styles versus Leon Slater.
Okay.
AJ Styles defeats Leon Slater for the X Division championship.
Oh.
Hold on, because there's a final step to this.
All right.
AJ Styles takes the X Division championship, activates option C.
What?
AJ Styles versus Frankie Kazarian for the World Championship.
You sinister, but I'm here for it.
Then
here's the only
Leon
thing, though.
gets his one-on-one match with AJ that he wants so bad.
Yeah.
Frankie gets a final match with AJ before he retires.
Okay.
Everybody gets what they want. And option C can be executed at a TNA pay-per-view, or AJ can hold it and execute it at WrestleMania.
Oh my god, dude.
And
Jesus.
then you've got the TNA World Heavyweight Championship being defended on WrestleMania. And while you sit there, contemplate that, perhaps have to leave camera to change your drawers.
Right.
Let's go ahead and bring in our lead commentator for the evening.
Yes.
The simple man, Noah Foster. How are you doing, my friend? Long time no see.
Yeah,
Have you pumped a 2-liter of Mountain Dew into your veins so you can keep going this evening?
I always got enough Mountain Dew to go around and oxygen my lungs, but it's still called for professional wrestling and incredible moments like this. So I would say yes, but yeah, it's good to see y'all once again. We go from Cardiff, Wales to our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., to the finale of a 23-year career in the man known as John Cena, as we look towards the future and so much more. At literally the top of the hour, I got literally 25 seconds left on my Peacock counter, and I'm looking very forward to calling this with BG Walter and seeing you two do the finale justice in what is now our main event, straight from the man's mouth himself.
Well, hopefully we do you proud, good sir. I have no counter on my Peacock. It just says coverage will begin shortly, so we'll make sure everybody gets synchronized here with the then, now, forever, like we always do. And then we will depart and pop in during the commercial breaks.
Yes.
But we won't interfere with you guys and the call and whatnot.
Let me say this, JJ, about your theory. If Mike Santana wasn't wrestling Frankie at Genesis, I would agree, but I think Santana's going to regain the title, which sucks.
I'm on now.
Oh shit.
Mine's then.
Oh, there it goes.
Forever.
I'm gonna pause that forever.
Then
I just got to forever.
Now.
And this together.
Yep, always.
Forever.
I love Peacock streaming services.
And on that together.
And together.
There we go.
Together now.
Well, this is it, everybody. What started all the way back in 2002 reaches closure tonight from Washington, D.C. in our nation's capital as we bid farewell. The last time is now for the most polarizing, accomplished sports entertainment figure in professional wrestling history. We say farewell to John Cena and open the door towards the future. Capacity crowd on hand. There you see all this unique memorabilia celebrating Mr. 17, the Golden himself. And of course, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, Johnny Gargano, of course, these two pioneers that lead the future from the black and gold NXT to, of course, the showstopper, Mr. WrestleMania, who shared a match with John Cena on that stage. Expect surprises and all sorts of guests here tonight as we got the WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus in the building.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
And also the man that literally asked him if he had those 2 words needed, Kurt Angle.
Dude,
That's what's up.
Trish Stratus is like the Mrs. Benjamin Button. I swear she's aging backwards.
Well, Yoga will definitely help that, by the way.
Oh,
course,
shit!
Henry, who, of course...
Yeah, he's not wearing the salmon suit.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Tonight. So don't worry, Jeff. We're not going to get a freaking Rick Roll again like we did back then.
Yo, he should have wore it on purpose, like at the gym.
Right? Yeah.
Wore it on purpose, he says. And backstage,
now.
of course, in that locker room is the 17-time WWE champion.
Yeah,
To
he's
get
got to have
ready-
the biggest suite that anybody's ever had right now. I bet
How
you that
big of a
man-
suite do you give somebody like John Cena when the last time is now? As we go to this video package being narrated by Paul.
Oh, so
Levesque.
good. If you guys haven't seen this layout,
I have. I'm going to let everyone just take it in. This is as good as the national anthem. Everyone, please join Peacock or go to YouTube and watch this cold opener narrated by Triple H.
Measured in titles. It's to the point my dog wants to see his final match. What are you doing in here? Let's get at him.
I've said it so many times over this last week. It's like I've had a year and a half to prepare for this, and now it's today. I'm not ready for this shit.
You're still not ready, and you realize you have no time left. This is it. The last time is now.
I put it on Twitter. It's not going to hit me until the match is actually over.
It's not going to hit me until tomorrow when you wake up and John Cena is out of professional wrestling.
As far as an active wrestler, it's. But you know, Jay. At the same time, my dad made a great point. He's gonna wake up tomorrow with his wife in his arms, the next movie to make, the next TV show to produce, and he's good, man. If he's good, we can all be good. But our fandom's gonna suck for a minute.
Speaking of that, he's making so much money on movies that's the reason I really, really believe him when he says he's gonna retire, because there's no amount of money to intrigue him to come back with the freaking movies that he makes.
It's I was already working with Aaron, and I had JJ and I kind of dipped our toes in the sand of working together at this point. I was convinced Shawn Michaels was going to be that guy that when he said it, he meant it. And even he says, you know, he kind of doesn't really count the tag match in Saudi, but oh man, big pyro. I believe John will hold to it because I know John and his integrity, and he's a man of his word, if nothing else.
Man,
Noah?
I feel bad for Kurt, man. His career really hurt him. Look how he could barely walk, all those broken necks.
And yet he still is here to celebrate, as we all are here for the final time, John Cena, but also look towards the future as you see the undisputed WWE champion, Cody Rhodes, getting ready for a one-on-one encounter against the ruler of NXT, Femi, looking to oppose his throne as Ruca hangs 10 with many who have called it going her own right this generation of women's wrestling. Bayley, for the first time ever, 2 generations of NXT, as we also have Leon Slater and Javon Evans team up to take on the WWE World Tag Team Champions, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, in what is sure to be a one-of-a-kind night, as the Ring General Gunther looks to truly be John Cena's undoing, and make sure he does the one thing he says he will never do, and that is give up.
Seeing a TNA championship belt in the lead into a WWE Saturday Night's Main Event is just fucking great. As is this.
They just kind of ruined the celebration because Gunther just walked by a bunch of balloons and shit. You know, that's the end.
Maybe.
Speaking of the end, here's to the beginning, because again, for this woman standing aside Joe Tessitore, John Cena, you would have never seen come to light. Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah.
Another one, no, Walter, you mentioned, the reverse Benjamin Button. Stephanie yes, Stephanie has been through it the last 3 years or so.
Oh, yeah.
Still comes out there looking as only she can look, as Nature Boy used to say. She's already crying. She's already like, you can't, that's not fair, Stephanie. I'm trying to hold together with our audience. The global audience is going to lose it with you. What's the matter with you?
Stephanie McMahon is a fine wine. She just gets better with age.
Does, man.
Yeah.
Thank goodness she likes rap.
I told Natty when I saw her for a book sign, it's like, whatever fountain of youth y'all are drinking in the WWE women's locker room, can you share these? Can you share these?
Bro, our truth is he's the main. He kept that to himself he's the main one drinking out of that fountain.
Ron does not count because black don't crack.
Well, before we get any further, I want to thank the 120 of y'all that are watching our presentation of this tonight.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
This is just phenomenal. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for this celebration of the career of John Cena.
All night,
without further ado, let's get right into it.
Who's first? Oh, Cody.
It is kicking things off with the man that holds the present, as we kick things off with the undisputed WWE champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, taking on Femi.
I hope they didn't put themselves in a corner with this, guys.
Of control.
So, Walter, I don't know if I told you this, but I'm going to Ron Hershey, right? And now it's a double tape. It's a double tape SmackDown and Raw.
Oh, because of the holiday?
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
Go up, I'm home.
What? Whoa!
Boom! There it is. That was delayed. Yeah, that was more delayed than us. But again, everybody, indeed, we are here to celebrate the man that has been the leader of generations of sports entertainers and has been on your television screen in and out of the ring for 23 years, as we will not see him once again after tonight. This is John Cena's last match. John Cena for the last time. Hello, everybody. Noah Foster, the big baller himself, and no DQ, the OBG1, Big Baller G, and of course, Walter Cruz. We are super reliable with the baller here tonight with you. Thank you all for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell a friend. You want to dictate the conversation, super chat, PayPal, as simple as that. Again, figure that everybody that's been tuning in here so far, of course. Gino, you know I was not going to miss this for the world, my friend. Shout out to every one of you, of course, watching on, whether continually or for the first time ever. Nathan Banks, Gino, Matt, Matthew, Christopher Ross, figured everybody that, of course, was part of the pre-show. Pyro! And, of course, shout out to Walter's family as well that have been contributors as well, also in the chat, including Emmanuel here. So, again, everybody, I hope that you enjoy this look into the future as we celebrate what has been for the last 23 years, the present forged in the past. We saw Stephanie McMahon, of course, who was the catalyst to John Cena, while the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, was the bringer of the American Nightmare, who finally came home during WrestleMania 38 to build his kingdom. And, of course, the voice of John Cena's career, Michael Cole at ringside, along with Wade Barrett. It's going to be an emotional night for all of us here, for sure.
Yeah. Michael Cole had posted a nice tribute video to John Cena earlier on X.
Yeah, Gordon Soley being the voice of the history of the career of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, good old J.R. Jim Ross, the voice of Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Michael Cole has been the soundtrack of the GOAT himself and will call his final match as Cody Rhodes, the Kingdom Bearer, the captain, QB1, literally the face of WWE, takes on this new Forge anomaly for the first time ever, Oba Femi.
This is really the present versus the future right now.
Yeah.
Seriously.
What happens when
310 pounds, 6'4".
What happens when a ruler meets a king? Time to find out.
Mm-hmm. They fight for a crown.
The crowd is behind Obafemi. They are.
So wouldn't that mean if he pins him, he gets a WWE? He got claimed to get a WWE title match.
Well,
You would assume.
theoretically, I would say yes at this point, Big
Yeah.
G, because at the end of the day, we are seeing the NXT champion representing the future, much to Walter's point. Of course, Obafemi regained this title at Deadline, beating Ricky Saints, and successfully retained it this past Tuesday against Javen Evans, now a two-time NXT champion. And Obafemi, in his young career, a guy brought in by the Next in Line program with a background in shot put, if you want to believe it, folks. He's only been pinned 3 times.
Yeah. It's kind of reminds me of Gunther when he first debuted in WWE. He could be the next Gunther.
I'm about to say, this great college athlete that broke out in the NXT Breakout 20 program last year in January, beat Dragon Lee for his first title, the NXT North American Championship, held it for 273 days before ascending last year at Deadline to seize the NXT Championship this year in January, held it for 263 days, now in his second run.
I cannot wait. Oh, my God.
This is the biggest test in Obafemi's rising career that many people have already built him to be a WrestleMania main eventer.
Correct.
Obafemi literally saying to Cody Rhodes yesterday on SmackDown during that face-to-face, while Cody may have Drew McIntyre on the mind, you need to worry about me. I am here. I am now.
Exactly.
Yo, guys, Cody's not a small dude, and look at them face-to-face. Look at this.
To tell the tape, of course, tells a better story here than what we could tell you about you seeing it in the ring. Of course, size advantage goes to Obafemi. Strength department still yet to be determined. Stiff corner attack here in the early going. Again, Emotional Man has been a WWE Undisputed Champion now twice, and being John Cena for his second run on SummerSlam. Of course, y'all can watch that match in full on WWE Right Now YouTube channel. Of course, we've seen Cody Rhodes overcome anomalies before. Let's not forget, he's the last man to beat Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't ruin it with like Darth State or the Masked Man interfering.
No, I think this being Saturday. Exactly. And with this being Saturday and Night's main event, they'll focus more on, like you said, Noah, the integrity and at the storylines.
No, it's
about to say, this night is about celebrating a career while looking forward towards the future. Johnson has said on Chris Lee podcast itself, he wants this night to show the future of WWE. He wants to be about the exhibitions. That's why we're here for these matches tonight. And Obafemi literally clutching the throat of the undisputed WWE champion ahead of the uppercut, hoisting up Cody and planting him with a vicious backbreaker over the knee. Shout out to the Great White Sheamus with that type of backbreaker. Good grief.
Right.
And just teeing off against Cody Rhodes here in the corner. Obafemi, by the way, grew up much like Cody as a fan of this business. It was CM matches at the age of 6 with Triple H and Undertaker that encouraged Obafemi to pursue this idea of becoming a WWE superstar one day. Yeah, Obafemi, by the way, 6'6", 310 pounds.
Jeez.
And you do gotta wonder though, is Cody fully focused on Obafemi, or is his mind still occupied on Drew McIntyre?
That's what I was mentioning on the pre-show, Noah. Like thinking, you know, Cody's so focused on Drew right now that he could possibly overlook Obafemi.
I don't know how you overlook someone that huge, but yeah, I know what you mean. His focus won't be on the same.
Yeah.
Obafemi from the WWE champion across the ring. Go ahead, Walter.
I didn't know Cody cosplayed as a dart because he just literally lawn darted his ass half across the ring.
I want to just tell you right now, Cody Rhodes is 6'1", 220 pounds. That is
Ooh.
a 90-pound differential.
Oh, couldn't get in front of the power slam.
Again, unable to lift up the ruler of Femi against Bayley, but Femi lifts Cody with ease. Was looking for the cover there. Now a cover, hook on the far leg. It's a 2 count. What would a win mean for Oba Femi over Cody Rhodes, Big G?
Yeah, for me personally, it would mean that like the company has faith in Oba Femi as, like you said, a future main eventer, a future WrestleMania headliner.
It means you better pay attention to NXT, damn it.
Yeah.
There is some good in this NXT, believe it or not, to those that have pretty much tried to follow with a beaded eye its very scattered history since losing its one true identity. And up and around with one arm. Are you kidding me?
Bam.
Sidewalk slam.
Backbreaker.
Is he going to do a backbreaker or a sidewalk slam? Oh,
That's a backbreaker. Now the cover, hook on the far leg, and a 2 count.
Oba's been dominating Cody so far.
Easily manhandling the undisputed WWE champion. And I do mean easily.
Yeah. I agree with Papa Gino.
Shout out to Papa Gino here, of course, in the chat. And subscribe today or he'll whack you. It's as simple as that.
I just got a weird feeling that I don't know.
What you got? No, Walter. What do you mean? Go ahead. Try and confess it. What is your feeling here?
I feel like Ricky Saints is going to ruin the match.
Well, I mean, the jury is out. We all picked Ricky Saints to face Cody due to that long-term history. There is no history with Cody and Oba Femi. Oba Femi has no prior wrestling experience before NXT, as he just got driven shoulder first in the ring pose. Now Cody looking to create an opportunity here for a comeback, throwing himself against the ruler. Oba Femi staggers still on his feet, though. And so far, Oba Femi, one shot coming, a power slam. And now Cody Rhodes look to build some momentum, as we've seen in his illustrious entire career when you watched him in New Japan, Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling, Independent.
Ooh, Cody Cutter.
Cody Cutter! Did he just pin the roll of NXT? Kick out too.
Yo, he got all that Cody Cutter too. Like, he got it all. Look at the replay.
Perfectly executed Cody Cutter, quick into the cover. Oba Femi still very much alive in this bout.
He didn't give him a second to break. You know, sometimes you hesitate between the cover. He jumped right on the cover.
Was looking for another one. Oba Femi able to scout him, though. Now both men, and Oba sends the outside.
Ooh,
now
Cody
Rhodes looking to high risk here for the tope suicide. Gets intercepted with an elbow. Dropped Rhodes in his tracks. Took Rhodes off the tracks. How about derailer?
Right?
All that center momentum Cody had snuffed out with one shot.
Bro, right in the uppercut, right in the jaw with that uppercut.
Whoop. And a low bridge, though. Oba Femi, though, was able to catch himself to get to his feet. Now Cody Rhodes looking to go over Bro once again. But the top makes the Cena wiping over out of the entranceway. Absolute boldness by the American Nightmare, proving again why he has always claimed himself to be undeniable from undesirable. But Oba, oh God, plants him at spine buster. Cover Peppers with the far leg. Take out by Cody at 2.
Yo, Oba is like, he's like, you thinking about Drew, huh? It's like, now you're about to think about me, motherfucker.
Just imagine if Oba wins, if Oba beats Cody, then what hope is there for anybody in the NXT to beat him for that title? It's like Cody couldn't even, the face of the company, you know what I mean? The white hot baby face couldn't even beat Oba. How are we supposed to believe anyone in NXT is going to take the title from him?
To your point, with Ricky Saints lost the NXT Championship, he said the impossible is back on the throne. Again, only 3 men have pinned Oba Femi, and one of those men did it twice, and that was Tony D. Cody driven right in front of the announce table, and Oba Femi looking at what is Oba Femi thinking here?
I know he ain't fitting to dive.
There's no way. I've never seen the man dive, but I've seen Oba
do a train.
Oh, God damn! And bumping over the announcer with that running uppercut.
A flying Nigerian uppercut. I'm not calling that a European uppercut from Oba.
That's accurate, considering he's from Nigeria. He went back home to the motherland, let's forget, to beat Ricky Saints ahead of deadline to reclaim his NXT championship.
Claudio.
You're literally dealing with a man that was only pinned once this year. How the hell are you prepared for that?
Look at Tyler
Damn.
back there. The Burton from the Pacers.
Is Cody bleeding from his ear or his mouth?
No. A good scouting, Big G, and that might literally
His
affect the
ear.
equilibrium of the
Okay,
undisputed
because
champion going forward.
it looked like it was. I saw his ear and his mouth. Oh, okay, it's going down to his mouth.
Ear.
Okay.
It's probably that same ear that what you call it? Remember when that rapper Travis Scott hit him in the ear or something and did something to him?
Exactly. I don't think that's fully recovered. And again, folks, we are 3 matches away from John Cena's last match. This is a countdown of time. This is a countdown of placement. Pop up, looking for a fall from grace. Cody able to escape out of the now Cody out of the corner. Top rope counter! Into the counter, hit the fire leg, and no!
Oh, and there was Santi's app.
Damn. How about the
somebody's coming.
Rhodes going
Somebody's coming.
What?
Somebody's coming. Ah,
what
damn.
Oh, God.
Oh, come on.
I told you.
Fuck on.
I told you it was going to be one or the other. I said it was going to be Drew or Ricky.
Oh, what the hell?
This is not a time for your ego to come into play because you can't win if your career depended on it. You fucking
Wait. We could get the tease of Oba versus Drew.
Well, how bad did Oba want this one-on-one win? Does Oba realize that Drew screwed him?
Yo, give me this. Screw that. These two?
I think Drew McIntyre picked a fight that even he can't win. Oh!
Yeah!
But Femi showing Drew McIntyre down on his keister.
Dude, the ref ain't around either.
And
bam, Cody
Rhodes
cutter on Drew.
Cutter!
And Oba got the hell out of the way.
Yeah, well, Oba's not done yet. Looking to send this guy back and packing with a vicious choke slam.
Yo, that's a hell of a way to make Oba look big. He even took Drew out.
That
the match is still going on, though.
Doing a one-of-a-kind exhibition, foreshadowing the future here in the present. Well, either way, I would consider this being a disqualification or no contest.
No contest, which is exactly what I originally predicted. Isn't it, Noah?
I think on your light prediction thoughts, I think that is what you said.
I knew they were going to go with no contest. It's just kind of, there's 154 people watching.
There's 15,000 people saying restart the match, and I would agree, but we still have a lot to come, unfortunately and fortunately. Either way, in the meantime, Cody Rhodes just learned what it means to deal with Oba Femi. There's your future and present, folks.
Dude, he got a hell of a match. Ear and everything. Shit. Was it the uppercut that did it?
It was either that running uppercut that forced Cody Rhodes over that telemark, jacked the tooth, or he literally jacked him in the side of the head, in the ear, with the point of his elbow. Either way, bleeded and battered, Cody Rhodes and Oba Femi stand holding that together at Saturday night's main event. And of course, the bad blood with Cody Rhodes and Drew McIntyre will probably transcend into the new year ahead of the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. Still, mutual respect shown champion to champion. Hell of a first-time exhibition that you can hope gets a follow-up in the future.
If we get Drew and Cody one more time, he's going to lose all credibility if he doesn't win the title. Especially, Cody's got to go away for a while next year to promote Street Fighter. You got to have Drew win, or I'm never going to take Drew serious again. You might as well release him. Seriously, there's no way you get 0-4 when you get title shots against Cody.
So, first of all, as far as the promotion, it's different now than it used to be. They already filmed his scenes for it, and he didn't miss a beat as champion. So he won't be gone like when The Rock would go away to film and promote a movie, he'd be gone for half a freaking year. You don't have to do that shit anymore. But I do agree that if Drew does get another title shot and he does not defeat Cody to become the champion, they have to reevaluate what they do with Drew McIntyre going forward. They have to.
Yeah.
For me, anyway. I love Drew and keep him around. Keep that guy paid because he was an MVP during a time where we needed an MVP to tether that show through a horrible period in history. But at this point, if he does not become the WWE champion coming out of this struggle with Cody, what are we doing?
I don't know. I mean, I ask that question a lot when it comes to this company, particularly as we get ready to hang 10 with Ruca. She goes one-on-one with Bayley here very shortly at Saturday's main event as we look towards John Cena's legend career across mainstream media.
There has arguably, at least for me, there is nobody that has transitioned better into the public media and still remained with the company as often as John Cena. Yes, he's been very, very part-time the last couple years, but he stuck around while doing all this mainstream stuff a lot longer than the man he gave him shit for on that, Dwayne Johnson, and certainly more than Hogan. Hogan would go away and film a movie and then come back. I don't think Hulk ever really got that I have fully transitioned into I am a movie star. I am a TV personality. I am whatever. Hulk Hogan will always be Hulk Hogan, the wrestler. You know, Dwayne Johnson is, in my opinion, beyond wrestling at this point. He'll still come back because he loves to be here, but it's one of those he's not ever going to come fully back around to being just a WWE person. I think John Cena, with the retirement now, will be able to transition out of it, but I think he's already here he surpassed Hogan on that front. And I dare say he surpassed Dwayne as far as being able to balance the two.
Well, considering John Cena had at least one match his entire illustrious career every year up to this point, but since he really went part-time since, let's call it beyond 2016, this is the most matches he's had in a single year. Again, he literally matched this year out perfectly, plans change or not. 18 promos, 18 matches, and match number 18 is tonight when he faces the ring general Gunther. So I would definitely agree with you on that ballot. And a guy that wants to be good at almost anything versus being just good at everything, but being dedicated so long to one thing, that has to be respected, commendable, and it has to be understood. And the only way you understand that is if you look at the man's resume.
If you believe what came out of his mouth, he said he wanted 300 plus dates. I really feel like they were like, if we're going to make this special, we can't risk you getting injured. And that's why they was like, map it out this way so that you have the least of chance of getting hurt while you're on this run.
Yeah.
And this has been planning
I would have
years.
I would have at least done 52 dates. That way you could have used him once a week.
Yep. Yeah. And
whether it was Raw or a PLE, if there's a PLE that week, then don't use him for the go home Raw, or maybe eat the week before the go home Raw so you could get the go home and the PLE that week.
Yeah.
But 52 dates, that way you get one appearance per week.
I wholeheartedly agree with that. I also, I love that once they decided, okay, we're doing whatever it was, 30, 32, 36, whatever it was.
36.
That when the movie people, when Peacemaker was like, okay, we still need you here, he was willing to come out of pocket for the insurance part of it in case shit went sideways. That is the dedication of John Cena. And, JJ and I can attest to this better than the rest of the room because of conversations that maybe we shouldn't have been a part of. The dedication is always there. John refused to ever half-ass anything professionally or in his personal life, which is why a lot of shit went sideways when we first were talking with John.
Not surprised.
John is never partially anything. He is all in or he is not. And I'm not trying to make any AEW reference. Fuck off if you're going to say that in comments. It's just John goes full steam ahead or he stops the ship. And I love that.
After got a commercial break, fuck television. I hate that shit. Well, anyway, thank you for that.
But if you've noticed, Noah, and I noticed this, and I was going to point it out, with this being on Peacock, I think we're going to get matches in their entirety and then commercials in between matches because it's not on NBC, so we don't have to do those gratuitous mid-match interruptions.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see so far if it keeps with that formula. So far, the 1-for-1 still doesn't change the fact. Fuck corporate America. Fuck television. But anyway, I do respect
got bills
Jeff's
to pay,
attention as well.
Yeah.
You never.
The last
you're never
Peacock
gonna
one
change
didn't even do commercials at all. I think it was me and JJ that called it. We freaking loved the pay. We were like, yo, there's like no commercial.
And if WWE's going to shill stuff, well, so will I. The tonight's episode of Jeff Meacham's part of it's going to be brought to you by Terramana later on. Just saying.
You're going to be dealing with this after the call or during the call. Good luck, JJ.
I
Yeah,
know.
That's a rock
Look,
spotting
I-
on
I-
Cena's
I
last
am-
match.
I have done live streams with Drunk Jeff before. I have done taped programming with Drunk Jeff before. I
shit.
know how to handle Drunk Jeff.
Okay, fair
Hey,
enough.
we've seen Drunk Jeff and Drunk Frank meet him on our stream live at the same time.
That's accurate.
We,
That's
we
accurate.
have had Drunk Jeff and Drunk Frankie Kazarian at the same
Yes.
time. Okay.
That's also accurate.
Yes.
Oh
And
my
and,
gosh.
and,
You
and
know.
Drunk Jeff appeared far too often on the Jericho Cruise pre-tape stuff.
The,
At least
the
that
King of
environment-
TNA before he
Okay.
officially ascended the throne and Noah had to eat crow.
It took long.
Yes.
Didn't it?
Yeah,
Took-
yeah. How's
Couldn't do
that
it from
reign
town.
going for you there, Noah Foster, the king? Hey, you know what? We love Deonna Purrazzo. She's the first pure champion. Awesome for her. But long may Frankie fucking reign, baby.
So how are you gonna feel if he loses it to Mike Santana at Genesis?
We talked about this on the pre-show because JJ had this big elaborate scenario for the X Division Championship and whatnot, and I said he's probably gonna lose to Santana at Genesis, and I'll be upset as his friend. But you know, much like this, where I see Kurt Angle and think about all the history and AJ Styles, all the history, Frankie got to be the world champion, and I'm good.
That's all you want. You just wanted to see the moment versus Alonso.
Exactly, motherfucker
Fair
earned
enough.
it, man.
Well, I mean,
Dude, I hope they go all out for Cena. Like, I feel like Kurt Angle should be the ring announcer for that match. You should have like AJ as one of the commentators. Like, you should
Well,
just
you
change
could.
You
everything.
know what,
for the
though?
ring.
This is great. What they're doing. This is fine. Like I'm good with doing it just like this, where they're having everybody
from
get there.
mainstream media to the WWE superstars that have been impacted on John Cena's career, including who he called his wrestling soulmate, CM Punk.
I love how they showed a photo of the promo John was cutting on GM Stephanie, but they're not going to air that video. That's for damn
Oh
sure.
no! Oh no!
That's a
Look
little
at
bit
Punk.
too much for nowadays.
Did you see the tears in Punk's eyes?
Yes, I did.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep.
man,
Can we get over this asshole Punk stigma that floats around?
Some folks can, but some folks never evolve, JJ, unfortunately.
Dude, somebody's
Phil
finger
is going
painting something.
through
Look
it
at
this
this.
year, man. You know, he's back home. He's with the company again. And AJ's back, and then Larry passed last week, and it's so
And it looks like people are still thinking John Cena's
Stop
got a
making
large
him
mic
whine.
set up for fans to say thank you, as they've been doing
Yep.
during all of his dates. Again, look at these accolades: 5-time
I
United
love
States champion, 1-time Intercontinental, 4-time tag team, 2-time Royal Rumble winner, and this will be John Cena's 726th televised match after debuting 8,570 days ago on July 27, 2002.
Jim.
Or June,
Let's
excuse me.
not forget Mr. Money in the Bank as well. That's not up there.
Well,
No, it's
considering
not.
I'm about to say botching their part, but maybe they couldn't fit in that graphic, but it still counts despite the fact he didn't cash in. He cashed in to give the match. And of course, we all saw he was the first, not only the first babyface might add to win Money in the Bank, the first Money in the Bank that I can remember that failed.
And only he could have been the first to do that because he's so great at everything else. They were like, hey,
What?
let's make you the first to fail too.
But as JJ will attest to, it was one of the greatest Cena to fuck faces ever, and that was solely for us at the Casa. He did that
Yeah,
face on purpose for us.
Okay, fair enough. Again,
I
the
love
moments that you two have shared go above
Hell
and
yeah,
beyond
dude.
whatever WWE can show on that graphic.
Tyrese
Then he
Halliburton,
broke-
man, that God, I hope for the Pacers that guy pays off. There you go. Look at that, Las Vegas. God damn, I can't believe that
I
was
rest my
14 years
case.
ago.
I rest my
Did
case,
he-
Your Honor.
Didn't he smack Big Show in the head with that case?
Yeah, he sure did. Chuck
And
Zito,
just-
Chuck Zito's there, right on.
And just for frame of reference, like we don't love beating this in, that was the night of the pipe bomb.
Yep.
The
Well,
original CM Punk WWE pipe bomb.
Yes.
2011.
I wonder now
2011
because
2025.
before we remove us from the screen, I wonder now since they showed Chuck Zito wearing the ring with the name of the current president, if we're actually going to see that guy now. 'Cause that's been rumored for weeks.
Time
We'll
will
see.
tell, but gentlemen, we're going to turn this match over to you.
Have
Thank
fun,
you
boys.
so much.
I don't
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
yeah.
dude, and I'm not political, but
No,
it
there's
actually
Trish.
would make sense if they show him. Like, it would be one time I don't mind because he does have to do with WWE. Bayley and Trish hugging it out.
There's only lost one time here in her illustrious career, of course. Yeah.
Who
our
did
nation's
else did she
capital.
just hug? Who was that next to Bayley? I meant next to Trish.
Some random chick, probably.
And primary
Nah.
Menudos, I don't know. Anyway, that doesn't matter. What matters now is the competitor in the ring. Bayley, who again represents our NXT, taking on the future out of this NXT. So Ruca for the first time ever. And you know, you can draw a lot of parallels here. Two women that are coastal girls, love the beach, became fans of this business. Of course, one was literally a fan of this business. So Ruca became a fan by merit based on, of course, the technique that she found here. Of course, this athlete also brought to us out of the Next in Line program with a background in gymnastics. Of course, her finisher, that springboard front flip cutter, the soul snatcher.
I said it before you came on that the Rock ain't the only one that can snatch souls when we were talking about this match.
Well, hang 10 and get ready to ride high and see who wipes out as Ruca has arrived. Along with Zaria. Notice, by the way, Zaria saw Ruca and Lyra and Bayley here together, each woman with a corner woman here. We see a bit of unsteadiness with Zaria and Ruca, but it seems like it's been mended.
Yeah, it might go south here. Yo, she don't have her brace on anymore.
Well, maybe she's fully recovered. Maybe she doesn't want to show a target. We saw that brace come into play during Deadline, where if Klein Jordan didn't chop block her, the jury is out if Kendall Gray would have been the Iron Survivor. But Ruca has definitely been a rising star, former NXT Women's North American Champion and Speed Champion, for what that's worth.
I can't. Yo,
right.
Soul is definitely the future of the women. I can't wait to, like, when Lola and Jada and everybody get called up, she's gonna stay back there and she's gonna really bring this NXT to the next level.
Graduated from Western Christian High School up in California, majored in human physiology, and of course, got her start in WWE, being eyed by the new program, thanks to her background in acrobatics and tumbling.
Yep.
What if Lyra turns on Bayley before Bayley can
right
turn on
away.
Lyra?
Well, I mean, Bayley's had this sense of identity crisis for a little bit on Raw, but it looks like she's finally got her head on straight, and she's going to need it here, where many have called Bayley to be a locker room leader, and Asuka has been very vocal about Bayley, not just taking status quo. Step up and speak out and demand what you deserve.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of NXT, it was Asuka, of course, who defeated Bayley for the NXT Women's Championship to go on to be the undefeated Empress of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
A lot takeover. Davina Rose, of course, with much more wrestling experience than Ruca, cover prior to her career in WWE. It's one of those fans that we saw earlier, though. Neither of these women right now going in with a championship, but at the end of the day, it is still the present versus the future. Nice escape there by Ruca.
Look at little Bailey's subtle shout out to Cena on an armband. It says "Never give up" on one side.
I'm pretty sure that's not going to be the only person we see with that competing here tonight.
No.
Bayley, who of course never gave up on her dream of becoming a WWE superstar while being mocked and ridiculed about it.
Oh, damn.
And a cartwheel handstand, a moonsault, grabbing Bayley's head. Nice takeover there by Ruca.
And like the one person on NXT who has impressed me in the women's division has been Ruca.
Well, you know, Ruca has also been very close to claiming the NXT Women's Championship. Not to mention, she is one of the most recent competitors to snatch the soul of Jessie Jane, who currently holds the NXT Women's title.
I constantly watch
as Women's Champion next year.
I constantly watch NXT. There's more than one that impressed me. I mean,
Walter, you just yourself. X Factor.
No, I mean purely skills, not that kind of misbehaving thing.
All right, very good. And right now, Bayley on the outside. Got to watch Zaria though.
I mean, look at Miss Gray. She's impressing, and she's supposed to be involved, and she's impressing on NXT.
In fact, that woman started MMA when she was 11 years old and went into professional wrestling, amateur wrestling, when she was 14 years old. Now, Bayley, looking for something big out of the corner, went for the baseball slide. Ruca scouting it. Try to take advantage. Ruca on the apron. Handstand escape again.
Ooh.
Bayley slowly missed. Oh, it's a PK.
Damn.
Delivers a kick to Bayley. Now Ruca might be looking for the corner. Moonsault. Oh, lands on her feet. Rolls through Bayley. Oh, man. Just throws a forearm through Ruca. Of course, everyone has a plan until they get jacked in the mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Mike Tyson famously said that.
Again, Bayley and Ruca, like I said, the tail of the tape, far more different with these two ladies, despite similar body build, much different in their background. Ruca, of course, 26 years of age, 3 years involved in the game, 5'8". Cover now by Ruca. Hook in the far leg. It's a 2 count. And of course, Bayley, former women's money in the bank winner, cover, back press the far leg, 2 count. SmackDown, Raw, and Tag Team Women's Champion. Done it all here in WWE. Oh, express kick.
And a Royal Rumble winner. Don't forget that too. No.
Yep.
Not to mention the Iron Woman of the Royal Rumble. Let's forget. She holds the time.
Yeah.
Dude, Soul is impressing.
And so Ruca right now looking to fly high off the ropes. There's that. Oh, man.
Oh,
So-
shit.
Oh.
Damn, she's
Beautiful.
impressing. She cleared that. Oh, my God. Her head came awfully close to the apron. That was dangerous to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, clearing a high hurdle.
Let's watch it again. Watch this replay.
Modified Sasuke special. Let's not forget, one of her inspirations is Will Ospreay. Take a look again. Beautiful
Jesus,
clearing the top rope. That's
beautiful.
a perfect 10.
Oh, missed that
Let's be on
frog
the top.
splash.
Ah! Big splash misses. Bayley goes to the inside. Now Bayley ready for a Ruca. Trying to look for
So-
another gear here. Go ahead, Big G.
So according to Jeff, it was Eve Torres that she hugged
Oh.
after Trish.
I used
There's
to
a
like
name you
me
don't
some
hear much
Eve.
about, though. And Sunset Flip powerbomb in the corner by Bayley. We have 2 matches left, so John Cena's last match. There's a cover by Bayley, hooking the near leg, and a 2 count. Veteran move, now allowing Ruca to be in between the ropes and her.
Dude,
Forcing Ruca to kick out.
I'm so glad they're giving the up and comers this kind of platform. Thank you, Cena, for that.
Whether
Seriously.
Cena was the sole influence behind that or not, it definitely is a smart strategy. Bayley, of course, 36 years of age, 17 years involved in the game, stands 5'7", 119 pounds, and of course, Bayley's background is in basketball and amateur wrestling. The schoolgirl by Ruca, Bayley able to roll through. Oh, catching her with a little PK
Knee.
underneath the jawline.
Ooh.
Knee.
Went for the knee. Ruca able to scout it, though. And of course, Bayley's had her own fair share. So let's not forget, torn ACL, torn MCL. Some of Chris Statlander and Ruca can both relate to. If you haven't seen it already, Chris Statlander and Bayley also shared a moment. I love that.
Yeah.
Big elbow by Ruca, trying to get some momentum here. Taking down Bayley for the second time.
That's what sucked about Bayley. Every time she had momentum, one of those injuries came.
Ooh. Release German
Come on,
suplex,
let's
a
go,
beautiful
Soul.
kip up. Those gymnastics and acrobatics are definitely coming to play here on Ruca.
Oh, yeah.
Impressing the
Soul
crowd.
Snatchers? No.
No.
I thought she was
again.
setting up a Soul Snatcher when she sat up there.
Nah, she's already on the top rope, though.
Damn.
But she might be... All right. Oh, man!
Wow.
Wow.
Tornado
What a
DDT off the
DDT.
top rope, count off the
That's
far
not
leg,
even-
kick out two.
That's not even a tornado DDT. That's an old school DDT for the top rope. That's crazy.
Take a look at the replay
Jeez.
as she hand walks the top rope into a DDT. That was literally half a cartwheel, handstand on the top rope to a DDT. Now looking for Bayley, touching her to belly. Got her hooking a far leg and belly kick out two by Soul.
You see, so Ruca, people like you did tell her this is the shit you miss when you don't work on Tuesdays.
To be fair, there are other people you miss on Tuesdays as well, but you could also just go to WWE matches on YouTube and avoid the fucking CW service.
Yeah.
How you
I
think
just
I keep
go
on
on.
NXT?
I just go on X and watch the highlights on that.
Social media could be a very fickle place. WWE matches on YouTube with YouTube Premium, best approach to go. I just got done watching Ila Dragunov versus Tommaso Ciampa prior to getting here with you guys. Again, WWE matches on YouTube. Subscribe to them today, folks. Now, Bayley putting up Ruca.
Nah, screw that. Subscribe to us.
And that's you. The second rope, driving her elbow. Ruca turned inside out. Bayley driving towards center. Hook of the far leg. Back press. Cover. Kick out at two by Soul again.
What the hell is
Sorry,
Zarya thinking?
Well, I'm about to say sorry with a bit of concern. And Lyra right now pacing on the other side. Of course, Lyra Valkyria, former, of course, NXT Women's Champion, beating the man Becky Lynch, and former inaugural WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion.
Just keep Zarya away from towels, please.
Again, Bayley missing as well. And you see right now, Ruca and Bayley still squaring out here. Now the backslide cover. 2 deep backslide.
Oh, shit. I thought that was a 3.
It's not. And Bayley and Soul right now in the test of strength. Now Bayley turns Ruca around. Looking for
damn.
handstand escape. Oh man,
Holy
driving her knee
crap.
through her.
Yo, the way she escaped that Rose plant was nice.
Cover now by Ruca with the far leg. Gets a 2 count.
All right, come on, Soul. You got this.
Snatch
Again, the
the
biggest
soul.
Biggest moment of Ruca's career. Ruca's career started in 2022 in June. Looking positive for the Soul Snatch. I'm barely denying that.
Oh,
Now hooking up
she
Soul
got
for
it this time.
Rose
Yeah,
Blast.
she's too close to the ropes.
Choose the half. Hook up both legs.
Oh,
down the
nice.
I called it. As soon as they
Oh.
landed, I knew she was too close to the ropes.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Walter. Ruca didn't reach for it. Her body landed on it. That was poor by Bayley. Now Bayley is showing a little bit of frustration here.
Yeah.
Again, Ruca and of course had her first match in NXT in June 2022. That drop suplex by Bayley.
Okay, Bayley with her old school Shawn Michaels. That used to finish people in the 90s. That little back suplex right there.
Yeah, now that's just a move to set up for something bigger here. Shout out to another one of the all-time greats as Bayley goes to the top rope with the Macho Man. Elbow drop, but cut the knees of Ruca. And now again. O'Connor roll, deep cover 2. Bayley kicks out though, but out of the corner. Soul Snatcher!
Soul Snatcher!
But Bayley too far inside the ropes on the apron. Soul's got to drag her inside.
Come on, Soul.
She did it though.
Pulling her inside towards there. Bayley the reversal, the roll off the cover, deep look at the legs. Now Ruca reversal too. Ruca wins.
Soul got it.
What?
Ruca just pinned Bayley, a former NXT and WWE Women's Champion.
Go ahead. Shout out to Bayley for being willing to put the new generation over like that.
That is a career-defining victory for Ruca in her 135th match in her career.
She got Bayley. She used her own momentum against her.
Exactly. Counter rope and Dico got both legs.
Look at this Soul Snatcher. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, but I say, look at it again. That was the counter to the Soul Snatcher, Big G. A little bit too soon for you there, bro. That Rose plant should have been it. But again, poor positioning by Bayley. Too far of a hook. And so I think literally on instinct, her leg landed on the bottom rope.
Yeah.
And this, again, look at this finger beauty. That step up, springboard, cutter. The Soul Snatcher. Bayley learning for the first time what it feels like to be wiped out by that as Ruca wins this incredible exhibition. Against one of the best in the locker room. Bayley got me a little bit frustrated, but you gotta give some mad respect. That woman's gonna be something special here, folks. Mark my words.
Yeah.
Under the bright lights tonight, celebrating the GOAT. Ruca and Bayley, Saria, and Lara with the salute. We may not be able to see him after tonight, but we will see Ruca far more in the future, I assure you.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, the Superstore open tonight until midnight tomorrow, 10 a.m. for the residents that are there in the Galaxy Space DC Center, where you get all the merch you can for John Cena. And the time is now run as we got JJ and Jeff to give their thoughts on, as advocates of women's wrestling, the future of the WWE Women's Division, Ruca. So with that being said, I will now turn the floor over to these two gentlemen. And since Jeff started up last time, let's start with JJ, considering if there's any NXT that's going to be represented here tonight and owned by such, it's going to be by this man where this is in NXT. JJ, speak.
That's my fucking NXT, guys. Like,
that's
for
right.
real, representing. I'm not going to lie. That shit almost brought a tear to my eye. But really quickly here, before me and Jeff get too in depth, it's funny that you mentioned advocates of women's wrestling, because we do have somebody that popped in. They were going to be here part of the pre-show, but they were hosting their own space. Want to take a moment, bring in, I think you'll get a kick out of this name, Noah, the advocate of Enochiism, representing the Wrestle Collective. What's going on?
Hey, what up, JJ? How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, good sir. I appreciate you popping in here.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry I'm late, man.
Hey, better
I'm
late
still
to the
at work,
party
so.
than never, good sir.
Yeah, this fool who's supposed to cover for me is like 3.5 hours late. So
Jesus, I guess.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, if you're only going to show up for 2.5 hours, I'm like, just stay home.
Right? Yeah, seriously.
Right. Well,
like, what the hell, man?
I want to thank you for popping in very quickly, sir, so I can let you get back to work. just go ahead and tell the people what John Cena means to you, good sir.
Well, I mean, to be fair, like I didn't really grow up watching John Cena. I'm a little bit older. And when he
Right.
was on top of the business, I wasn't watching wrestling. I stopped watching wrestling from like 2002 to like 2015. Yeah, so I have gone back and watched some of like his best matches though, and like I think he is he's a good worker, man. You know, like I really like that match he had with AJ Styles, and then the one with what was the big Samoan's name?
Umaga.
Umaga, thank you. Yeah.
Oh man,
I was thinking of William Regal. Umaga.
Umaga.
Jesus Christ.
Let me know that
Regal.
Matt Adler was not the only one to screw up WWE names. Continue.
Yeah, right. Not just him.
Well, but
It's
Adam
me
is
too.
a whole
But yeah, like obviously anytime somebody has you know, like a career like that has spanned that long, I think that that's something worth celebrating, you know. So I'm very happy for him. I'm happy that, you know, at least for some of it, he got to go out on his own terms. So, you know, like that's always a good thing. That's so rare in the business, you know.
Yes.
Like a lot of times retirement is forced on you. So like it is nice that he got to kind of like, you know, go out and have like a big celebration of him and his career, you know.
Yeah,
That's a
I mean,
beautiful
a lot
way
of
to look.
times wrestlers have their final match and they don't know they're having their final match. At least John was able to
Exactly.
say, hey, I'm gonna do this many shows. This is gonna be the date of my final match. Let's celebrate it. Let's count down to it. Let's have a blast. Let's party.
Again, 3 years in advance. This was planned for.
Yeah, man. A lot of retirements coming up, you know, like we already had some retirements this year. Apparently there's a bunch coming next year too.
Yeah.
Yep. Tanahashi, the next one that we know
Bro,
about. and then-
don't even bring it up. I don't want to cry yet. I'm trying
Right,
to
Fair enough. Well,
I'm
Noah
saving
and some of
myself.
our
I'm saving
crew are gonna-
myself for January 4th.
You better.
Noah and some of our crew
My
are gonna
my
be doing
virginal
watch along for
tears.
that, so you know. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying that's the next one that we know is coming up, and then there's also a heavy rumor that SummerSlam will be Brock Lesnar's finale.
Mhm.
Like, for whatever people think about Brock Lesnar, you know, he was the #1 draft pick out of Cena's class.
Yeah.
So for him to finally be hanging it up too, you know, that's going to be a moment, and he's doing it in Minneapolis, his hometown,
Yeah.
supposedly. So you know,
I mean, you know, like all of the sort of, you know, like the lawsuit stuff and all that stuff aside, like he is like a really transformer, especially if you're like an MMA fan, you know what I mean? Like, 'cause that's like for me with Brock Lesnar, that was like the first time he popped up on my radar. Because when I wasn't watching pro wrestling, I was like really big into MMA. And
Right.
so like, and seeing like how like just him even being there, like changed the sport and like made it, you know, like so mainstream that now it's like, you know, like one of like the big four sports, you know, to like watch in the United States. It's just like, yeah, it'll be like I said, it'll be a bitter pill, obviously, you know, like you don't like talking about him much online because a lot of times, like, you know, not just wrestling fans, but fans of all media, you know, like they have a hard time separating art from artist.
yeah,
You know,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, like just because I think somebody was creative or good at what they did doesn't mean that I'm saying like, oh, they're like a good person. You know what I mean? So it's a tougher one. At least John Cena doesn't really have that either. You know what I mean? Like it seems like
No, John.
he's been generally beloved by, you know, like the people, you know, obviously, JJ, you've seen me in the spaces. I've been on my campaign of Goldberg better than Cena, you know. For the last week.
This guy did a Cena versus Nick Gage space the
Oh,
other night just because he wanted to be a troll.
I wasn't being a
Wow.
troll. I think that match would be awesome. And so what had happened was my friend Kalal, him and some other guy I didn't know were booking out, like they were rebooking Cena's retirement run.
Oh, jeez.
And I was like, oh, you should have him wrestle Nick Gage.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, that would be awesome. And like, you know, like WWE, they have some sort of loose affiliation with GCW now. You know, obviously I know Nick Gage is in like rehab at the moment, so you couldn't do it like right now. But I'm saying like, you know, 6 months ago, like, why not? You know, like, well, I want to see John Cena take a light tube spot. Come on. That'd be cool. Like doing the pizza cutter bit.
Just
Bro,
as long as
come
we
on.
don't go to a Domino's commercial, right there, another spot, let's learn from the elite company's mistake. Just saying.
Please,
Yeah,
let's
no,
not.
bro. They're WWE. They'll get Domino's in on it. They'll be like Domino's,
true.
like this is the.
Done.
Sponsor you
No.
by sponsored by this
No.
Domino deal.
Yeah, exactly. Take a slice out of Domino's while Nick Gage takes a slice out of Cena's forehead.
GCW's next official sponsorship. It sounds like.
Before I came on here, I was calling GCW with James, and they're doing a
The Nick Gage
freaking
Invitational.
tournament. Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Yes.
Like the first opening match was ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm planning on catching up on the Nick Gage Invitational tomorrow. I don't know if JJ had told you guys. I'm not that experienced. Actually, I went to my first GCW show with him last Saturday.
Yeah, he
Oh,
joined
nice.
me at the GCW show I was at. I actually got to meet him in
Nice.
person finally.
Yeah.
so-
Nice. And here's
That's why I'm not on camera. I don't have my gimmick on, so I'm
no
at work,
worries,
so I don't
man.
have my lucha masks with
they
me.
just show
It's all
Taker.
good.
That's the only person. Cena can rival Taker in terms of longevity. Him and Taker are like the two longest tenured WWE employees that there ever were.
For
That's
real.
a fair shout, honestly.
Oh, I was going to say WWE because I was like, there's that one guy from BJW who I think is still wrestling, and he's in his early 80s.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean,
What's his name?
I don't know.
To
but
be
if
fair,
you're
the
gonna-
Japanese
know
do
who
that.
I'm
There's
talking-
like a
Kojika.
70-year-old Japanese guy still fighting.
Yeah, he's Kojika, I think his name is. They had that match years ago, the Kojika house match.
Giga house match.
Yeah, where they set up a whole studio house set in the middle of Kurikan Hall.
Right on. Well,
Wild
I'm gonna let you get back to work, Advocate. Thank you for popping in. We're back here.
Thanks for
now on
having
the
me in.
show.
I apologize for being late.
No, it's all good, man. Like I said, better late than never. But thank you
Appreciate
for
ya.
stopping in.
Hey, y'all have a great night, man.
You
Have a
too.
good night,
too.
man. If they do not show Batista, I'm gonna be pissed. There's Eve.
He's
you're
got to
right,
be a
Victoria.
surprise. He's got to be a surprise because we're in DC. You gotta build for it. Sheena, you
question,
can't see me
Stratus.
Pop Tart
I know, right? What the hell?
or a Christmas cookie, something like that.
And it's Rob Van Dam, the man that literally lost
Oh.
the WWE Championship to John Cena in 2006 one night stand.
Now won it
forgot-
from Cena, not lost it to.
Oh,
Beat
my-
Yeah,
Cena.
won it. I
Of course,
forgot that
Sami
the
Zayn.
Oh,
after they just
Sammy's
showed
in the crowd.
Well,
After
remember,
they just
Sami
showed
Zayn, of
Eve-
course, we brought back the United States Challenge. Go ahead, Walter.
after they showed Eve, I just remember the whole Zack Ryder and Cena thing over Eve being their girlfriend or something. Like it just popped in my
Yeah.
head. This her
Yeah.
relationship with him.
Well,
there's
with all
that
the good
meme.
memories, there are those bad ones.
I love seeing Sammy's kid. I haven't seen Sammy's kid since I was almost a kid. Jesus Christ. That's awesome. Oh,
Yeah,
Whoa!
shout out
Way to
it's
go
nice.
all out,
I
kid!
care.
You can't see me in the back of your head.
I'm about to say, there are those type of fans like that. By the way, shout out to not only people there, but also other wrestlers like Mr. Kate, who says she's retiring at the age of 30. She recently did a 5-knuckle shuffle and an AA in one of her last
Nice.
matches.
Nice.
Right on.
What's
She's
our
retiring at 30?
what's our viewer count out of curiosity? I'm just nosy as hell.
178.
Yeah, we're at almost 180 people watching us right now across
Right on,
5
man.
YouTube channels and 2 X accounts. So
I
again,
love
thank
that.
you so much. No doubt that some of the people we've brought in, to give their thoughts on Cena have helped add to that. Because on the X it shows when people are in streams and whatnot. So and so is speaking here, so and so is listening there.
Yeah.
So I want to give an additional shout out to the advocate of Enochiism, Jordan Slick Flair, and DJ from Rock and Ropes,
Yep.
all participants in the spaces who popped in to give their thoughts on John Cena here tonight, because I'm sure their participation in the spaces helped add to our numbers. So
Nice.
In honor of Cena, we salute you 3 gentlemen. Thank you.
Yes. And while you're at it, there's this little button underneath our names, on YouTube that says subscribe. Click that.
The freaking propaganda machine.
Hey.
All right, that was a cute moment. Sami
Hey.
Zayn, of course, with his son. Sami Zayn, who faced John Cena at the United States Open Challenge in 2016. Of course, full circle, 2025. He was literally his defense, of course, why he was holding the title before Brock Lesnar showed up and ruined that match.
What doesn't Brock Lesnar ruin? I'm just saying.
Right.
Definitely eviscerate what was left of Jeff Soul 12 years ago, 11 years ago.
Every
Like,
time a person of
You survived calling Brock Lesnar and John Cena Wrestle Shaluja. All right, you're good. You got close.
every time a minority wins the WWE title, they call on Brock Lesnar to ruin that damn thing.
That might be accurate. As again, we prepare to see John Cena for the last time. Our main event still to come tonight. John Cena versus Gunther in John Cena's final match in his illustrious 23-year career. Again, Jeff, Papagino, and JJ will be on the call. As we get back to in-ring action, once again, time for some tag team action.
Dude,
This is-
15,000 in DC just screamed bouncy.
I told
The
you
young
this boy
OG,
was over.
Javon Evans, has been bouncing up and down our screens in and out of every brand of WWE and AAA, not to mention TNA, while he tags up with the TNA X Division Championship.
I'm gonna
Y'all
toss it up
enjoy
to
it.
youth, but this dude gave up his title shot to have an immediate one. But you know, young people act on impulse, so I'll give that to his youth.
hey,
Well, I mean, you know.
Well,
there-
next week we got a fatal four-way match to see who's going to challenge for the title at New Year's Evil. So we very easily could get Leon Slater versus Femi at New Year's Evil.
there you go.
Mhm.
You three enjoy the fuck out of calling this one, though. My God.
Oh, you know
I
I'm
mean,
going to.
I mentioned it on the pre-show thing. Like, can we please now officially get the hate ceased on this TNA WWE partnership? We are literally getting the X Division champion on Saturday night's main event.
Mhm.
It's a good way to remediate a lot of it, but I'm still not forgetting what they did at Bound for Glory. That being said, Leon Slater, the youngest in charge, the young OG from the UK, is about to ascend on our screen.
Just remember, I told you, Noah, this is gonna lead to. I'm telling you, Slater versus AJ Styles in
We'll
the
see,
live
Walter.
AMC.
We'll see, as AJ Styles did, of course, endorse Leon Slater, who became the youngest ever X Division champion in TNA history, beating Moose at Slammiversary. From the first one to the current one.
Yeah,
Dude, how
that's the other
often?
thing. That's the thing for me on this match is that we have the very first TNA X Division champion in a tag match against the current X Division champion on the other side on a WWE, not a pay-per-view, but it is a premium event. And it's so fucking cool as TNA OG fans. I'm loving this shit.
100%. And I made the pitch to Noah that we should start adding Saturday night's main events to the prediction leagues, because now that they are exclusive to Peacock, they truly are premium live events.
This is valid.
They're not television specials anymore. It's much in the vein as the old school in your houses.
Yep.
Jeff, you want to feel crazy? We're the
Always.
same age as both these two combined.
Shut the fuck up, Walter.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Because I'm older than these two combined. So you can kindly shut the fuck up.
Hey, JJ, on top of all the retirements and everything else next year, we got the big 5-0 on the 22nd of August, Muckerfather.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome.
But Walter, you can kindly fuck all the way off.
Hey,
'Cause
my
these
brother
two
too.
combined,
Yeah.
these two combined are only 42, and I'm 49.
Yeah, you and my brother. My
Well,
brother
I'm probably the
turns big
same
50
age
in
as
May.
these two and Sammy's kid combined.
Valid as
Right.
shit, right?
While you do it, math, I'll do it professional wrestling as Dragon Lee, who's 30 years of age, makes his
Enjoy,
way to
guys.
the ring.
Wow.
Former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, now currently one half of the WWE World Tag Team Champions, alongside a phenomenal AJ Styles beating the Judgment Day. WWE's ongoing Evanescence act. Shout out to Amy and Evanescence for a fucking A performance at the Game Awards for Afterlife. Of course, you hear more of that from Devil May Cry 2. Season to come next year on Netflix.
Los Dragones Phenomenal. I named them that. They better steal that. I wouldn't mind them stealing that.
I don't think WWE's smart enough to put that on a graphic. That being said, the phenomenal
Yeah.
AJ Styles, who John Cena has christened the greatest to ever do it, currently a two-time tag team champion. Let's forget, previous run was with Omos. This is AJ Styles' first title since 2021.
And look at Lee doing the "you can't see me."
Again, at the end of the day, we are talking about the future, but it's also all about John Cena. And to my point of Jeff's point of WTF, the X Division Championship, folks, was first established in TNA back in 2002. AJ Styles, the inaugural champion, for 49 days, following a legacy held by the likes of Chris Sabin, most influential, 10-time X Division champion. Frank Kazarian, 6-time. Josh Alexander, one of the longest reigning. Speedball Mike Bayley, Moose, Zachary Wentz, Trey Miguel, Mustafa Ali. Leon Slater is the 110th X Division champion in TNA Wrestling's history, and he's the youngest.
Damn.
The guy that he
Slater's
idolized his entire career.
Dude, Javon's only older by like 2 months too, or some crap like that.
Again, Leon Slater, 21 years of age, but has been wrestling far longer than Javon Evans at 6 years. Excuse me, far less.
Damn.
The Reigns were underway. Oh man, a double super kick. And we're starting off hot out of the gate here, and Javon flies, wiping out AJ on the outside. I have no idea who's legal. Flying like Leon Slater to Dragon Lee. Last I checked, this is not for the titles, by the way, folks. This is a standard, and I do say standard. Javon Evans, what the fuck?
I fucking love when he does that. He clears the whole corner.
The flying, whisper in the wind almost up and over the damn ring post. Javon Evans with a high cross body, wiping out Dragon Lee. Tag made to Javon Evans. This is a standard, and I do mean that. Standard tag team match. Now Javon with the highest of splashes.
American Express just gives
Cover
them for
two count only.
Jeez.
American Express gives both these people freaking flying miles the way they freaking wrestle.
No shit. He
Look
cleared
at
that.
Javon clear that perfectly.
Dude,
If
this
we're
is
gonna fly
fast paced.
To your point, well, what do you expect? You're literally dealing with two of the youngest OGs with the highest level of potential in this business right now.
AJ's out there like, fuck that, I'm 48. I can't deal with this shit.
I was saying, I think AJ's glad he's retiring next year, if that is to truly be the case. AJ Styles and, of course, Dragon Lee have been tag teaming now for the duration of Monday Night Raw. Cover two.
And go figure.
Only.
Tag team champions that actually defend their fucking title.
I mean, to be fair, they
right.
have defended it already. I think at least twice. Of course, most recently
3 times.
against the War Raiders.
Yep. The War Raiders, the
defending-
New Day, and the Judgment Day.
Yeah, they defended it 3 times.
Well, at least one of those teams, at least 2 of those teams doesn't suck. Shoulder first into the ring post goes Leon Slater. Javon Evans, though, got low bridge by Dragon Lee.
No.
Here comes AJ Lee back up to the ring. AJ Styles.
Big G's broken. I repeat, Big G's broken. And Dragon Lee sit up and over, lands on his feet. Leon
Holy
Slater.
shit.
Whoa. And around, Dragon Lee hugging up Leon
Dang.
Slater. Power bomb. That's one way to slow things down.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, you literally got to ground them, take their leg out, and start doing submission moves. That's the only way you're going to take this bouncing out of them.
Well, I will also say that AJ Styles and Dragon Lee do have more experience as a tag team versus Javon Evans and Leon Slater, and that might go into their favor. This is their 10th match together as a duo. Tag made to Javon, tag made AJ Styles. And now Styles and Javon squaring off here. Phenomenal blitz, wiping out Javon Evans.
I love Javon, but I can't wait till AJ gets his hands on Slater. It's just, please.
About to say, AJ Styles running on all cylinders right now, jumping him with the forearm.
Damn.
Up in the fireman's carry. Ushikoshi, very good, Walter, over the knee. Now on Slater in with AJ Styles. Hoisted up. Oh, man.
The hell is he doing? Ooh, a flapjack. Like a reverse flapjack.
And basically, face first goes Leon Slater, non-legal competitor. AJ laying on the apron, springboarding. Caught with a big right by Javon.
Yo, Javon just threw it.
I was say, Javon right now, baseball slide. AJ's sidestep though. AJ and Javon bring it up to the apron. Up the bottom rope. AJ's counting it and driving Javon back first into the barricade.
Yo, is there anything this man can't do? Like, damn.
Jury is out. Meanwhile, Dragon Lee up and
Oh my God.
Into the Styles Clash.
AJ in the Styles Clash, but Javon saving him. That would have been incredible.
Holy shit.
Yo, that was some catching stuff.
Dragon Lee wiped out against the ring post, though. Sidestep. Javon and Leon in control of the phenomenal one for the duration. And Javon out of the corner. Springboard Scudder!
Ooh,
Slater on the cover, completely rocking AJ Styles, dragging him to their corner. Tag made
450?
on
Is he gonna do
Slater.
the 450 Swanton?
I was gonna say, don't blink, folks. Here's your Kodak moment, or your smartphone with 7 cameras on it. Leon Slater, Swanton 450 connects.
No.
It's cover. 2. It's oh man, golly. Dragon Lee dragging it up with a shotgun drop kick to J-Blonde through
Look
Leon.
at this.
Yo, look at this.
Yeah, look at the replay here. Beautiful. Swanton 450, a twist on a classic. And literally Dragon Lee, John Woo, J-Blonde into the kick out.
Yo, you know what's the best? The best thing that we got these people for at least another 20 years. These two,
And again, you may have them for
barring
20
any
years,
injuries.
but you literally got less than 20 minutes
Bam.
probably till John Cena's last match. Oh, and it's
Bam.
coming up next. Bang! Jumping knee strike. J-Blonde with the high kick. Catch him
Isn't
with
that
the
crazy?
backfield
We're
kick.
seeing the beginning of these two careers, and then we gotta
Oh!
witness the end of Cena's.
And Dragon Lee flying through J-Blonde with that elbow. And now Dragon Lee again looking to pick up speed from 0 to
Man.
100. Oh, that's topic on Hilo.
Just imagine no injuries or anything, Noah, right? Slater and Jabon. If they have the kind of career that Cena has, 20 years, they'll still only be freaking 41. That's ridiculous.
And I'll say Leon Slater was looking to try and do a cheeky move against Phenomenal Styles. AJ with the roll up, hooking up Leon Slater in position. Leon trying to kick out the Phenomenal Styles clash again, hooked up. Oh man, he knew what was coming here and definitely scouted. AJ lands on the apron, catching with a forearm. AJ Styles might get ready to fly.
That means a phenomenal one is next.
Oh.
AJ off the top rope. Oh my goodness. Landed off the top rope. Messy trip up the cover. 2 count only.
Oh yeah.
Did he hurt
He
himself?
split. Yeah, he split.
He definitely
he's-
slipped there. Well, again, we talk about, again, Big G, high risk for a reason. All 4 of these have been bouncing in and out of these top rope corners.
They might end
Slater
it
up
here
again.
if he's really here. Oh no, he's up.
And as we haven't seen the
Ooh,
action,
damn.
guys. Oh, and caught! And now Styles hooking up Leon, got 1 arm hook. Styles clash connects! Is it over? Shoot the half. AJ and Dragon Lee win.
Told you he pinned the X Division champion. What does that mean, Noah? Didn't I tell you? I told you
We'll
weeks
see.
ago.
We'll see. We'll see what it means. The TNA gets the AJ Styles, Leon Slater match you won. And if AJ returns home once again for one last chance and one last run. Still, a phenomenal showcasing by Leon Slater and Javon Evans as AJ Styles and Dragon Lee pick up the win tonight.
Yo, AJ's pissed that he slipped. You hear him yelling about it?
I mean, of course, you figure out again how important this was, especially with the fact that we are looking towards the end of AJ Styles' career. He didn't want none of that tonight, but still, they showed out and brought it all tonight. Total nonstop action on full display here by all 4 men. Catching Leon Slater out of the corner in a powerbomb, turning it into a Styles clash. Choose to have, and that was it for the youngest in charge in TNA for the X Division.
He is pissed.
Well, the veteran sip, lead by example. AJ Styles wanted to make sure he had a phenomenal showcasing, especially towards somebody that looked up to him as his idol.
He's talking to him. He's setting him up. I'm telling you, I know where this is going.
Well, we saw Lyra, Ruca, Bayley, and Zarya, of course, celebrate tonight. It looks like we're going to get more of the same here tonight with these 4 men.
Oh, the
Salute
salute
in the
to
Grand
Cena.
Slam time.
Dude, I tell you what, with these two, the future's in good hands, man. This is like Allstate.
Definitely.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right.
Well, as we are moments away from John Cena's final match, and the last time is now, as the last time is nearly here. Again, I want to thank everybody that's been tuning in. Please subscribe, comment, tell a friend. Again, we thank all of you, whether you've continued being along with the ride or continuing to tune into us for the first time. You make this all possible as the passion continues to pursue. Speaking of passion, definition of persistence, passion, hustle, loyalty, and respect, being thanked by all forms of media, of sports, of entertainment, including by the NFL teams and the NBA teams themselves.
Oh, that's cool. With all the jerseys matching it, that's dope how they did that.
Yeah.
And of course,
Suppose if they did one for every jersey, we'd be here till next Saturday.
Well,
Yeah.
Jeff, he told Tom Rinaldi he has even more jerseys that weren't even put out, and there's no telling if WWE's going to use that towards their ploy.
Well, no,
I
I
was
was
election worth.
I was there
telling
behind him.
Mansfield during the pre-show that there is going to be a Never Seen 17 release of the 17 shirts that the cities that weren't hit on the retirement tour. I think that's fucking great.
Yeah, that is. I was behind him in line when he bought the Larry Bird jersey.
Nice.
Yep. And
That's
he turned
good
around.
shit. I love that.
That's the one I made the joke. I was like, "Can you buy me one?" He said, "You got money," and he just walked away from.
Well, that being said, we are mere moments away from John Cena's final match, as that time is about now. Up next is truly Saturday night's main event, as we wish the GOAT thank you, and the Lane General looks to make him give up. At the other side of this
Holy
commercial
shit.
break, stay tuned for Gino and JJ and, of course, Jeff to call this match, as we once again get more thank yous from other people that have been influenced by his career, including Kane and, God forbid, our true, probably his biggest fan, not named Jeff Meacham.
Politics have made Kane old. Sheesh.
Well, I mean, politics will break a spirit.
Well,
Politics
I
makes
see a
anybody
greater
age, you know
example
what
of that than President Clinton, man. Wow.
And it's about accurate.
Or Obama. Black don't crack, but Obama got old in the White House.
Obama's hair turned freaking damn near neon white.
Okay, this is going off the rails into a whole different tangent. Let's just focus on John Cena. We don't have a Barack Obama saying thank you. We got Drew McIntyre.
Good to see Logan Paul being respectful. Good to see that. Don't see that a whole lot in character on TV, so that's good. I like that.
Definition of not humble, but at least here in this moment, he was.
I forgot Sammy with a short haircut. Sheesh. I forgot what that looked like.
Right? I'm about to say, it's been a long time since we've seen anything short on Sammy's head.
New day, briefly coming out of that bullshit they're doing right now. I love that.
Yo, can we please, Cena, freestyle to the ring. Please come out with a freestyle.
Right. So after tonight is all over, is Kofi now the longest tenured?
Yeah.
Like without leaving and coming back?
Yeah, it's Kofi.
That's crazy.
What about Miz?
So see, Miz
Kofi
got
was there
hired
longer than Miz by like 6 months or something.
I was going to say,
are you sure? Because Miz was on Tough Enough.
Right. Well, yes, but when did he come back and start being the SmackDown host?
2005. 2005.
Okay, so yeah, he definitely passed Kofi.
Because remember, he did that whole. He was the host for the Diva Search and messed up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Messed up the line. Call this number. Oh wait, text this number to.
Yeah. That's when he had that stupid. Wait, he used to do this when he came out.
Because Kofi debuted on ECW television at that Superstar Initiative that Long was running. Like I think it was 07. So yeah,
remember. Miz had a 3-0 start against John Cena in that feud.
He did. That's a very valid point you make. But Chris Jericho was 2-0 against Goldberg until he.
And just like Cena can't see people, too bad Miz can't even remember that match. Poor guy got concussed.
I'm so like I really wanted Mike and John to have one match on this run.
Yeah, no.
That's what it was.
We could have sacrificed one of the two R-Truth matches to give Miz a match.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
And Jeff, we don't need to stop mooning us, man.
Right.
To your point, the Miz first match was actually WWE Armageddon 2004.
Well, right. Well, that was the Tough Enough finale.
Oh my god,
that was when they first brought him back to television as the host of SmackDown Live, or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was like 05, 06. He still beats Kofi.
Yeah, Kofi was
2008. Get the name right. All right, get the name right.
Hey, I will put respect on that name when they put respect on his booking. Stone. Anyway,
you know what? That's accurate.
Bullshit.
Kofi was
they put such disrespect on Kofi's booking that Dylan betrayed him and turned to Baron Corbin.
And even Corbin apologized for that one. So it is what it is. To my face.
Yeah, Miz's first televised match, actually, not Tough Enough, was on SmackDown against Tatanka.
God damn.
Oh, yeah, that's when Tatanka came back. Jeez.
Yeah. That was Tatanka's comeback run that lasted about 3 weeks.
3 weeks. And even then, that was too long.
About as long as Mr. Perfect's return run.
Damn.
Accurate.
No, wait. That was a little bit longer. Haku's.
Yeah.
That's more accurate, JJ. That's
seriously,
more accurate.
Haku was in the Rumble in 1 or 2 weeks more on television? Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Perfect's run would have been a little longer if him and Brock didn't want to wrestle in the middle of a damn plane.
Fucking
Right?
Well, you know, the jury is out as far as that goes. But
That
I mean,
is the
not wrong.
most
Not wrong.
non-Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig story ever.
Right?
Well, speaking of
God.
stories and adding to this event, go ahead and bring in the
Yeah.
third man for this call. Papa Gino is here.
No.
The champ is here.
Yeah.
Get yourself up there, bruv.
How are we doing tonight, Gino?
Doing pretty well. The those matches have been good, keeping my attention distracted rather.
Right.
Now you're gonna cry.
Fuck yeah, we're gonna cry.
When they started doing that goat, they were like typing the letters. This image I told Noah during the postmortem is it's a tear inducing image for sure.
Yes.
Thank you.
I need
Glad you
him
like
to
it.
freestyle. Please freestyle. Please.
Stop it, Walter. Continue, Gino.
Nope, not working.
Yeah, it's just when they showed the G.O. and I knew it was gonna spell goat, that was like the first time I looked at my girl and I just like I was pretty sad.
Yeah.
And yeah, so it's gonna be tough. Win or lose though. It's not gonna be
Well,
somber for sure.
That being said, again, folks, Gino, JJ, Jeff, the last time is now. Your time is now as we get ready to return to Saturday night's main event as we get a few more thank yous from GOATs of sports and entertainment, including Tom Brady. Again, a man that has had a career-defined 23 years in WWE, transcending the world of sports and entertainment in and out of the ring and on the silver screen. We now say farewell to the jorts and the shorts and get ready for nothing but the suit and the tie. Of course, we all love it. And
Noah's not even a sports guy and just called Brady the GOAT. That tells you that something.
Yeah, because he's the GOAT.
I've heard things about Tom Brady. Just because I don't watch doesn't mean I'm ignorant. And that's one thing
You
that
would
people
have
need to
to.
realize if you're fans of this business. You need to respect all aspects, even if you don't necessarily give a crap about as far as the on-air entertainment. Jelly Roll, of course, my mom's favorite musicians. Of course, huge fan of
Jelly
Hustle
Roll
Company.
literally lost his other half. Like he used
Well,
to.
I mean, after that
Jelly Roll, ate
SummerSlam
Jelly
match,
Roll.
that SummerSlam match kind of led to that. For being perfectly honest.
Seriously, he's more like a jelly, like a jelly Danish than a jelly roll now. He's
right.
I like just
Metro Boomin.
Dude,
Well,
I hope
I mean,
he.
he knows- he
I
knows
hope
the
they
fair
do
deal
let
about
him.
Peace Island.
I hope they let him produce the future music, Mayo. He really wants to do it so bad.
And of course, talking about those dog stats and other stuff, the ADC Military Hero 9, an honored recipient, taking in John Cena. Last time is now. Capacity
shit.
crowd on hand as we are mere moments away from tonight's main event on Saturday night's main event. John Cena versus Gunther. Again, the last time is now. The last time for the final time. The last time that JJ and Jeff and Gino will be able to say, the champ is here. You can't see me. 5-knuckle shuffle, AA, and possibly even the STFUs. We'll go one more
Yo,
time.
you guys saw that sign? You saw
I
that sign?
did.
Cancer couldn't even stop me from seeing Cena's last
Yeah,
match.
I
That's
did see
crazy.
That's commendable, but that just goes to show the power of
Is
mortality.
that the Miz in the ring?
I
It
can't
looks like
tell.
it. No,
I think it is.
That's
yeah,
the
That's
Miz in
Gunther.
the ring.
What the
It
hell
is.
is the Miz
Is
doing?
it
What
Gunther or
is he
Miz?
It's the Miz.
Well,
Dude,
the Miz has been,
is
the
right.
Miz has been
though.
very vocal as of late on SmackDown with the fact that he's not been getting the opportunities. And much to y'all's point, he did not get a chance to face John Cena. Now, he did have a chance to get
You
him
might
tonight, but
get-
LA Knight beat him.
he had
might
two
get an-
chances.
We might get an impromptu match here.
What?
I just want to say the Miz is top tier, and I will
caught it.
defend that
Called it.
against anybody.
Called it.
How dare you interrupt Stephanie McMahon, but okay. The man that beat John Cena at WrestleMania 27. Damn, pretend like I didn't exist.
100%.
Who's coming to shut him up?
Ooh, can we get a return?
Dude, just
Maybe.
stop him when he's telling lies.
I say they just
For
let it
real.
play
He
out.
never slides. He's like Drew McIntyre.
This is accurate.
Another product of Ultimate Pro Wrestling in Southern California, just like
Yup.
John Cena.
Yada 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 yada.
Behave yourself, G.
No, I like that they give him this spot. They
I
couldn't
am
put him in
too.
the tournament, so they give him this.
Well,
I
I
just want
mean,
to take
you
it away
know,
from the ending. That's all.
he had his chance.
CM
at
Punk, maybe?
Ah,
Truth!
Ron
Oh.
Cena.
Ron Cena.
Ron Cena.
Right on.
Cena,
Good.
what the fuck?
God damn it,
Uh-oh.
Ron. Here we go.
Remember,
What the
these
hell?
were
The
the two
Awesome
who tagged
Truth
against
back together.
John Cena, The Rock all
This
those
is
years
older than
ago.
Truth? I did not realize that.
He did something that probably Nick Aldis, but okay.
What?
Nick Aldis didn't want to touch Ron Cena's balls. You guys didn't know that?
No, because Miz switched out the ball
Yeah.
that Miz. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Oh
Joe
shit.
Joe
Hendry.
Hendry. It's gotta be Joe.
Wait.
Oh shit.
Joe Hendry.
Oh shit.
Said his name. He said his
He said
name.
his name.
What?
I
Uh-oh.
believe in
shit.
Joe Hendry.
This is freaking awesome.
There
yeah.
he is.
And Joe Hendry.
Do you believe?
Oh, he's right there. I love it.
I believe in Joe Hendry. Say
Let's stop it. Wait. Hold on.
You know what?
He had to be on this show.
He had to be here. If it was going to be
Yeah.
John's opponent, he still had to be here, man.
And again.
Oh,
Miz won the match. Because
man.
Miz is going to get a moment during the last time it's now towards Serena Miz.
They're
and
wearing
Joe
their
Hendry.
gear, but I don't think we're getting a match.
You know what? It's a moment. I'll take it. At the end of the day, we're looking at 250 pounds
Follow-away
of pure
slam.
motivation.
And the kipper.
Oh wait. All right, here we go.
Wait for it.
Wait for it.
Wait
Wait
for it.
Hold on. Wait for it.
Oh my God. Truth can steal anyone's gimmick.
Like seriously, he's the Eugene.
And there's the turn.
And he hugged him.
We definitely need to sync up because I'm way behind.
No worries.
God damn it.
Oh,
Hey, Jim,
they're
yeah,
calling
here's the
for
warm-up.
it. You can't see
Oh, here we go.
me. Off the
Oh,
rope. 5 knuckle shuffle connects.
I don't think you're done yet, JJ. Hold on, the Miz. I'll take that.
Mine's
Out of
just
set. Standing. Holding for
Dude,
it.
Chelsea Green is so
Standing
correct.
ovation.
The cutter.
Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. Joe Hendry just pinned the Miz. Impromptu or not.
Yo, you know who's loving this more than us? Cena. He's got to be in the back cracking the fuck up, yo.
Well, John Cena did say that the one thing our Truth can do, he can make anybody smile, while Joe Hendry can motivate anybody here as he's motivating the Master tonight of Washington, D.C.
You know what? Joe Hendry may be a WWE superstar now, but there are 2
I
former
believe in
world
Joe
champions
Hendry.
in wrestling in the middle of the ring right now.
And there are 19,232 fans in the Capital One Arena believing in Joe Hendry and are about to prepare for the last time it's now with John Cena.
Truth can make Brock Lesnar crack. So we know that
Accurate.
he has the ability to make anybody crack.
Accurate.
JJ,
Now I
you
kind of
wanna
want to see this as a tag team. What the hell?
Oh, God, no.
say- seriously book it.
No.
I was gonna say, did we say that this show is gonna be copyright pinged or shenanigans?
Shenanigans.
Okay, because I'll have to make sure I mute when John. I'm not hearing John's music when he comes out. That's not happening. So
Yeah,
I
I'll mute
have my
myself
volume
too, 'cause,
on
yeah,
the
we're not,
TV. I just have it low enough that my microphone doesn't pick it up.
Dude,
Even
Stephanie
Stephanie
is doing the wave.
Stephanie believes
well,
in
of
Joe
course
Hendry.
she is.
That's all you need to know. Stephanie McMahon believes in Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
Tonight,
He's a
everybody.
WWE superstar now.
Well,
there is
her
a
husband's
McMahon
name is on
family
the bottom
member
of his
believing
check.
in Joe Hendry. Take that shit in as we wind 2025 down, folks. Okay.
All right.
It's be-
All
it's
that
be-
laughing, and here comes the tears again.
Well,
I
I'll say,
know. I've seen this video already. I'm good. Fuck.
absolute hilarity to 110% humility. John Cena, we thank you. And I think you all know what this means because after this, truly, that will be it. The last time is now as we look back on the career of John Cena. For those that have seen him, for those that didn't want to see him, Whether you said let's go Cena or Cena sucks, John Cena, for the last time tonight, will enter the squared circle.
I need a Stu tribute.
You know,
Still tribute. Now we did that. Let's just go ahead and enjoy this one last time, this moment here tonight.
JJ, if you're talking, we can't hear you for whatever reason.
Me and Gino got tears coming out.
Dude, no, for real. I'm going to.
So,
Gino,
do you remember?
Hang on, G. I'm sorry.
I'm
Gino,
sorry.
are you going to be joining us for shenanigans?
What do I got to do?
Well, just it'll be started 11 p.m. Eastern. It's our 4-hour every Saturday night show. If you can't, I'm asking because if I can't, we're gonna ask you before we get in the ring here. What does John Cena mean to you? If you're gonna be on shenanigans, and we can wait.
I don't know. I'll be able to do that right at 11 because I'll be packing up from the babysitting duty that I'm doing right now.
All right. Well, then by all
I'll
means,
try my best though.
Well, I mean, if you can't, it's cool. We got a little bit of time here before the entrance. What is John Cena? We know that the story with him being your camp counselor, but as we wind it up here, this is it. What does John mean to you?
What John means to me is no matter what small town in what tiny state you're from, you can make it.
Yeah.
Growing up, it was always, if you weren't from Chicago, Boston, LA, New York, Miami, these big cities, like you weren't going to make it. Like it was always, somebody was always billed from some big town. And John Cena, not billed from Boston, you know, they say it's his hometown or whatever. He's from West Newbury, Massachusetts. And it gives you hope as somebody, you know, where there's not a lot of people. Everybody knows everybody, everybody's family, you know, nobody really leaves. You can get out as I have. You can do more with your life than just be where you're born, and just a constant inspiration. And Gunther's going to ruin it for me.
Being said, JJ,
Okay, at least he's coming out first.
You know,
Okay.
the last time is officially now as the Corvex New World Symphony ushers in the end. For the last time, it's now. Good luck, gentlemen. Have an incredible call.
Guys that are with me, can you hear my TV?
No. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you great.
Okay.
Just I'll mute when Cena comes out, but just remember, as much as I would have loved to have seen LA Knight or Joe Hendry or somebody who maybe could have used it more, Gunther is the, no pun intended, prototypical heel to John Cena's face character. And Gunther respects wrestling. He respects the ring. He feels like it's sacred. And even when John Cena was a heel, I predicted that Gunther might go face to save wrestling because he loves wrestling so much. And that's the story. He fought to be in the tournament and win the tournament. We didn't need promo battles, even though I wanted them. And I'm probably going to be upset forever that we didn't have 200 dates of Cena and we only got 36. I will need somebody from I would need The Rock to come to my house and explain to me why that was decided like that,
right,
before I ever understand. But
yeah,
it's just Gunther's the prototypical heel against Cena, and I just don't know if I'm on board with him potentially giving up.
Yeah,
so
we'll see what happens. Okay, I'll let you know when John's music starts for me so we can sync up, but I know what JJ is, so.
Okay.
Gunther just left the ring, is on the floor right now for me. Fans are chanting.
You can feel it in the air.
Right? Pause it when his music starts for you, Jay.
I will.
Okay.
Problem is they're not in a hurry. They're letting the crowd have the moment.
which is fine. It is in San Diego too. Let's go Cena. Oh man, warms my heart.
Lights go dark.
Okay. Lights go dark for me.
Yeah, same. I'm with Jeff on this.
Okay.
Second
That's good.
behind you,
Oh,
Renegade.
there you're ahead of us, then, Jay. You're
Let
the
me know
one
when it
calling the
starts.
action. There it is. So we're not too far behind you, at least.
No.
It's better than the play-by-play guy's head anyway.
And here he comes for the last time. The champ is here. Look at all the images sliding by on the Trons there of
love
him
that.
over the years.
I love that the whole crowd, after all these years of singing, John Cena is singing the song.
I've heard him say in interviews that he's ready for this.
Yes.
But you've got to wonder what's going through his mind right now as he sees this for the last time.
He's filming
He's shooting Stu.
Right on, dude. Dude, Tom Stewart is low-key like one of the coolest guys ever. I've had a chance to meet him. Solid man. Stone Cold's cameraman for years too. So, oh God.
It's got the date on it. The last time is now
That's
12/13/25, which we would be remiss to not say happy birthday to Teresa,
Yes,
as today is her birthday.
it is. It is.
So Cena's final match is on her birthday. I almost kind of want to get her that towel just because it's got the date on it.
I have considered that too. I figured they would. Also, Taylor Swift's birthday and the legend, another GOAT, Dick Van Dyke, hit 100. He got there, man.
Yeah, for real. Shout out to Dick Van Dyke. I wanted to go to the theaters and see his 100th birthday celebration, but
it's
money, is just one of those things.
It is.
You see Cena taking it in, giving back to the fans. How perfect is it that Lillian Garcia gets to be the
I
ring
know.
announcer?
I'm so glad she's here for this. Here it comes. The last one. God damn. He's biting it back. Can you see his face? He's biting it back, man. Oh, God. Jay, I thought I was ready after sitting through it in San Diego. I was wrong. I am fucked up right now. I can't even deal with this shit.
It's all good, bro. It's all good. That's why the three of us are here. That's why Noah, Walter, and G are sitting out for this.
Oh man.
Don't even worry about it.
Okay.
Cena going out to the crowd,
man.
saying hello to Trish, Eve,
look at
Bob,
Damn it.
Mark Henry with the word life thrown up, hug to Kurt, hug to Michelle.
Oh shit!
Walk with
Elijah.
And Kevin's there.
Kevin's there.
Haku.
Haku's there.
Oh man.
I am
Booker.
dead. Booker. Nick Khan with a little salute to Nick there. I like that.
Sammy, of course.
Oh, damn.
Giving love to Sammy's son.
I just want to say, everybody wants to hate on the heel run. All I'm saying is his heel run, if it wasn't the way it was, there would still be people chanting John Cena stinks during his entrance, and they don't do that anymore. Not a single person.
Yep.
Even though it's all I can freaking hear, and I hate it.
I know, right?
It's stuck in my head. But
how cool is
Dang.
that? Although until now at ringside, that was neat as shit.
Only 20 minutes left in the night, though. So I really hope it's not a
But
squad.
it's on Peacock. It's not on NBC. They can
Yeah,
go
but
as
if you
long as
like try to fast forward to go live and you're already live, you'll see that it's only like 2 hours exactly.
Yeah.
I think it'll go longer.
Yeah,
It should. There's no reason why it shouldn't, other than the fact that they're trying to make Saturday night's main event not be longer than 2 hours exactly.
And even still, you know, Cena's matches with Brock as of late have been under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
There's no reason why, if he's going to win, Gunther can't beat Cena in 10 minutes and you still give him 10 minutes for a send-off.
Yeah,
You know what
he
I mean?
did say he's going down swinging when he entered to Stu, so he's
He
definitely
is.
losing.
And he will. You know he will. Keep it together, Lillian. You got this. Even him, he's been really like holding it together up until this. You can see his face breaking like a lot right now.
He just doesn't want to get chopped to death.
That's valid as shit too.
You got to wonder what's going through Gunther's mind too. Like,
Right?
I mean, to be trusted, to be given this opportunity.
Yes.
And he's got to make up for the negativity
Well
associated
found.
with the Goldberg.
Chad Patton.
That
Shout out to
wasn't
Chad.
his. That wasn't his problem though. That was
No, it wasn't.
timing issue. Gunther did as best he could. Colorado tie up here. Start things off. Both men fighting for dominant position. Neither man backing down, but John Cena hasn't backed down over his whole career. It's clean break here between both men.
Gunther's going to need to work on probably Cena's upper body to go for that choke and have it be believable. So watch the upper body shots.
He does, you know, he's got to chop him to pieces and then choke him out. It's just straight up come at him.
Chop City instead of Suplex City.
Oh, please not Suplex City.
Gunther
Definitely. Chop City I can fucks with.
Gunther going out of the ring. He's messing with the fans here. He's messing with Cena, playing mind games.
He's messing with
Gunther's
everybody
good at.
watching the clock too.
Yep. Yeah, because everybody has this idea that it's going to go only 2 hours. So we're going, okay.
Back in the ring.
Listen, if I didn't see that it was straight up 2 hours and not just a live feed thing, then I would be like saying we're going long. But
yeah,
it really feels like they told Peacock it's going to be 2 hours, which
we'll
again
see.
is ridiculous.
European uppercut drops Cena to the mat.
That was a big.
Yeah, there it is,
shot,
right
too.
to the neck. First offense from Gunther, right to the neck. Oh man.
Oh wow.
Crowd chanting "Fuck you, Gunther."
God.
And it's
It's a
perfect.
brutal
This is like
shot.
a Rocky matchup.
Oh,
The
100%.
arrogant, totally qualified to be that way foreigner versus the all-American, never give up.
It's Rocky versus
military
Drago.
supporter.
Yeah.
It's Rocky versus Drago.
Yep. Hopefully not the ending though. That'd be a little unfortunate, especially in the nation's capital.
Fair enough.
Larry forever signing the crowd. That's
There we
so
go. Oh,
Another
I think it's
chop
smart to
drop
fall.
Cena.
Fall down afterwards because you don't have to take another one right away.
shit, right?
Well, that and Gunther has to decide if he's going to exert the energy to pick your dead weight up.
Again,
And this is why the Jey Uso WrestleMania finish was so dumb. The fans should not be able to pick at a flaw that Gunther has. He should appear flawless.
Yes.
That's fair, as Gunther just scoop slammed Cena to the mat again, targeting that back area, Gino, like you pointed out.
Wicked hard Irish rip.
Cena into the ropes there, back against the turnbuckle.
Damn.
That's when you hold the circle button, then 2K.
Definitely, if he does enough damage to that back, then that power bomb of Gunther's might just do the trick without even having to make him submit.
Yeah. Oh, he caught it.
Oh!
Blocks
I
the
haven't seen that
chop.
before. Here we go.
Cena
A little bit of
opening
the
up with
comeback.
some shots.
Shoulder tackle. He's gonna go for it. You know, it's 5 moves of doom's coming.
Yep. Shoulder tackle. Shoulder tackle. There's two. Ducks the clothesline. Proto bomb.
Big old proto bomb. He hit that one snug.
This
One
is
last
it.
time.
Last time. Getting the crowd into it.
You
Throws the hand
can't
up.
see me
You
right into
can't
the
see
camera. He
me.
doesn't do that.
Preschool. I love it.
5 knuckle shuffle connects.
He got him. Wow. People are standing there waiting. Things to be in.
Staggers over. Cena's got him on his shoulders,
Oh,
but Gunther
suplex.
slides off. Nice German suplex.
No, no. No, no. No suplex. Bad suplex.
Gunther off the ropes
Honestly,
here. Nice
I-
clothesline, dropping
Fuck
Cena back to the
me,
mat.
man.
I think any other opponent would be potentially able to get cheers in a match with Cena, but Gunther's the perfect opponent to get booed 100%.
Yep.
100.
Like Dominic was getting cheers, obviously, in both matches.
Drop
Here we
toe
go.
hold from Cena, looking up for the STFU. One night only, taking it old school.
That's it.
Can
He's got
Oh my God, I didn't notice
Gunther
that.
going to tap to the STFU?
Even green shirt guy is wearing a green John Cena shirt today instead
saw
of the
that.
smiley shirt.
I was
Yep,
gonna
instead of
bring it
his
up, but I
normal
wasn't
happy
sure it
face
was him.
shirt.
That's awesome.
That's go to keep
That's-
that up and just wears that one from now on, bro. I'm totally fine with it. It counts.
He
Hey, you know
won't.
what,
He'll
though?
go back to the happy face one, but game recognizes game.
Right?
I wonder if Cena's gonna try and do any of another person's move. Ooh,
Oh, I'm sure.
Golly.
Shotgun drop kick there from Gunther.
vicious
sent
drop
Cena
kick.
back to the-
Oh, here we go.
Oh shit.
Going for that power bomb.
Oh,
And
that
that-
was about as safe of a landing as you can
Man.
have, though. I love it.
He planted him and he's not done, I guarantee it.
Oh no.
He's asking him. He's telling Patton to ask
He
him.
wants
Jay.
him to give up. This should have just been an I Quit match.
I like
No,
that.
because
Gunther has
I
seen
almost
enough
telegraph
sign.
it, you know?
He's
Yeah,
literally sitting in the corner like this is a boxing match.
Yeah.
Why are we muting things? I've watched so much stuff on Peacock that didn't mute the swears.
They don't do it for the live WWE for some reason. They still mute it. They still censor like it's NBC rather. God.
Another
Apparently,
clothesline
if you have a
drop kick.
VPN, you can watch this on YouTube.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
and that's why we talk about VPNs on our shows all the time.
So later, Peacock. Actually, no,
I
that's
mean,
not true
after
because the
tonight.
traders are coming back in January. So I will be needing Peacock for that.
Oh,
Look at that
man.
clothesline again. That second clothesline.
That second clothesline was snug, like I said earlier.
This is
Oh, here
such
we go
a
again.
rough opponent to finish your career because he's so hard hitting. Cena's chest is all red now,
Mm-hmm.
constantly landing on his back and on his neck. Gunther
Gunther
is
with the
just
third clothesline, dropping him on the Riyadh season logo.
What's funny about that, it's John is not as hand as he used to be. So every one of these blows is showing up Regal style.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I feel like if you played 2K, you see the whole outline of the body, and as the parts of the body that you're working are getting injured and more injured, they go from like yellow to orange to red. Like Gunther's just targeting the head and the upper body, like I said he was gonna do, because that's the only way to make it believable if inevitably Cena does decide to give up. Like you gotta work like Kurt Angle, he worked the ankle and all the moves that he did so he can make the ankle lock and be more believable.
Yep.
Gunther's just such a
100%.
smart wrestler. It's hard to hate him.
And again,
Is
he
that
hit
4 or
another
5
clothesline.
clotheslines now?
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh my god, he's
Another
so
one.
red across his whole chest.
God.
Gunther saying that's it, telling the ref to check him again.
He is
Ask
trying
him.
to beat. Sorry, go ahead, Jim. I'm sorry.
No, just saying he said ask him. Go ahead.
He's trying to beat him into a submission. He knows John's not going to actively tap out. He'll stay in a hold until he passes out. That's not what Gunther wants to do. He wants to, as AJ Styles famously said, beat up John Cena here.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think though that if he passes out, that he's still going to be able to get his flowers? He's got to then wake up to then
Yeah.
get the approval from the crowd. That feels.
Oh,
I don't
God.
know. I'm interested to see how they book this. Right now, it makes me feel like Cena's going to win because this is usually how it goes. whoever's getting the majority of the offense, usually the other guy ends up winning with that.
Well, I hear that, but the last time this kind of thing happened was 16 suplexes and 2 F5s. And it was.
I mean, if they're building the Gunther versus Brock Lesnar, that could be the whole promo battle with them. We both beat up on John Cena wicked badly with our moves. Here we go. Shoulder
That's the
tackle again.
clothesline. Another shoulder tackle, starting the 5 moves of Doom one more time.
When was the last time he did the 5 moves of Doom twice in one? Oh, he had to tell him to get up. Gunther botched it.
No,
Another
anybody.
proto
Last
bomb.
time this happened. You can't see me.
Can't see me. 5 knuckle shuffle connects.
Man,
Gunther getting back to
he's
his
gonna
feet.
at least hit it this time, right?
Looks
Yeah,
like
he
it.
has
He
to.
does.
There it
Oh
is.
man.
FU connects. Hook of the leg. 1, 2.
Oh,
Gunther kicks out.
if that
Whoa.
was it, I would have been okay with that if that was it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would have too, but come on, we can't have it be like that. This isn't 2011.
That's fair too.
Despite the fact that we had 19,000 chanting Super Cena, wanting him to do it.
Yeah, because everybody used to hate on Super Cena because they didn't see the vision, the real vision, not this 2025, the Paul Heyman vision.
The Seth Riders.
Cena
I
setting
mean,
it up
you know,
again.
again, I took that from somebody else who will remain nameless, but I think that I provided that to make it popular. Oh my
God.
God, here we go, here we go.
Chop to the base of the neck. Sleeper
8
locked
minutes
in.
left.
He did, Jay. He talked to me right
Grapevine.
in the base of the neck before this sleeper hold.
Grapevine the
Oh my
leg.
God, dude. Oh,
Cena's got to be fading here. Gunther's got it locked deep. Cena trying to fight back.
We got to have a Cena feat of strength here. So he's probably going to get up out of this and get him into the FU position. It'll always be the FU to me and not the
damn right.
100.
Damn
100.
right.
Yeah.
I'm downplaying
Oh.
my sleeper.
We know
of
Gunther will
Cena's.
tap. We know Gunther's susceptible to a tap.
But
He
will he
tapped
tap
Jey
now? That was
Uso.
the Uso finish. You know? We'll see.
That would not be the smartest long-term finish, but the crowd would love it.
The crowd will eat that shit up if he does. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Gunther gets his foot on
so
the rope,
good.
using his long limbs to his advantage.
He's so,
Remember,
so good at this
in
shit.
the games, and Oba Femi did it in NXT, you can just be underneath the rope. You don't have to touch it, but the visual is much better when you touch it.
God damn that chop. I felt
He
that
hit
shit.
him hard.
Oh,
Backdrop onto the ring apron. Of course, to the hardest part of the ring there.
here we go.
Irish whip sends Cena into the steel stairs.
Cena looks good in the
Chop.
red, white, and blue.
Those
outfit.
chops from Gunther give me flashbacks to Battleground, Jeff.
Oh no, I remember. Gino, that's the main reason I wore this Cena shirt was because of where they are.
I almost ended up buying that. I'm probably going to go to the WWE shop and buy some more.
So I actually bought this
stuff.
one off of Extreme Wrestling shirts specifically to wear at Survivor Series because like the one I have is wed to.
So what's the deal? Is the ref not counting?
No, he's giving leniency here. He's not going to do a count out for Cena's final match. Gunther taunting the audience here. He's got
Chad
the
is
steel
counting, but he's
step
counting
pushed
real
up against the announce table.
I just feel like they should have just like been like, this is going to be no count out, whatever. I don't like when it's up to the discretion of the ref.
Gunther with their rare one of these to the crowd on global television. That was interesting.
I don't like it normally either, Gino, but in a situation like this, I think referees' discrepancy definitely works.
Yeah.
You know, we know this is Cena's final match. You don't want it to end in a disqualification or a count out.
No, we don't. But that's why if you're a smart wrestler, you don't get yourself counted out. At least go roll into the ring and roll back out. Gunther's done that hundreds of times. But again, I'm still fine with it because the ref understands the assignment.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Gunther's cleared the announce table now. Looks like he's going to set up for that power bomb through the announce table.
Nope.
Cena's got him set up in the FU position.
He's not reversing this.
FU through the announce table.
man.
Gunther just
Through the
collapsed that
table,
announce table, and
through
everybody
the
is
reinforced
applauding.
tables, which all they do is just hurt more.
Yep.
That's
Look at
the
the
only
replay.
benefit from them.
I don't know about 19,000 of them, but Eve Torres sure was popping for that.
Look at Trish too. Look at the smile on Trish's face.
Trish's smile just still lights up my room after 25 years. I don't
5
care.
minutes left. What are we doing? The ref just went in there and was like, we got 5 minutes to go home. But if they don't give Cena the opportunity and I have to switch over to YouTube or something to celebrate him, I'm not gonna cry. I'm gonna be mad.
John Cena back in the ring, hooks the leg, gets 2.5. Gunther kicks out.
That was about as
did-
close as you get.
They did say that there was going to be a post show. I would imagine the post show is going to be on Peacock as well as YouTube and X.
Yeah, well, they did the post show for all the events on Saturdays. I just don't want it to be like how they've been doing it lately, where the show goes off the air and there's still more to see.
Well,
It's like, stop with that. Oh, is he gonna go for the first 48 leg drop that he used to do?
I don't know. Last time he did
Looks
that against,
like it.
yeah,
Climbing up there.
Gunther's getting in position for it, which is,
Oh, dude, I don't like it at all.
I don't either.
Connects. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Gunther kicks out.
That's one of
Tyrese
those-
Halliburton,
It's one of those
complete
spots
shock.
that Aaron always talks about, Gino. It's just like, dude, we're lining up for it. Can we not set it up that obviously? Oy. Oh well. Still didn't get 3 counts. That was.
I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it was obvious, but it wasn't like that obvious. Like Gunther's getting up. He's a little groggy. He's trying to catch his breath. Like, it's believable to me. Just if you've seen it a million times, and your job is to analyze wrestling, sometimes you don't get to
No, that's right.
really, enjoy it. Here we go. What is he
By
going
the way,
to say?
producers notes, JJ, over 200 people, 203 people watching right now. Thank you all at home. You guys are awesome.
Crowd chanting, "You still got it."
Hell yeah, dude. And he does. He
This
just
is the
doesn't
last one.
Welcome in,
I need
everybody.
to hear you.
If he's doing this, he's got to win, right?
No, because he's taken too long. It's given Gunther time to get his breath.
You can't see me.
Oh,
he's up.
See?
Big boot.
Oh no!
Boom.
Suplex City.
Oh God.
Ooh, God,
God.
German sets him up. Powerbomb
Oh, he
connect.
drilled him hard.
Hook the leg. 1,
Yes.
2, kick out.
Oh, here we go. He's gonna go for the choke.
No, he's going up top.
And then splash and then choke. Oh, Cena's gonna go avalanche AA. Oh, European uppercut.
European uppercut.
And avalanche AA. Here we go.
JJ, you got the call, brother.
Has him set up. To Gino's point here. Avalanche FU connects.
Come on. 1,
Hooks
2.
the leg. 1, 2, kick out.
All right. Usually if that stuff doesn't win, the other person's winning.
Right. That was a big one. He didn't hit it. He still didn't win. Oh Lord. Look at that.
Look at this
man.
smirk
What a
on
goober.
Cena's face.
That'll hit you right in the feels.
Yeah, well, that was awesome. This is
John
awesome. Right on,
Bernthal,
crowd,
bro.
tell him. Chuck Zito liked it.
19,000 chanting.
Dude, they
"This is
should not
awesome."
allow these big head signs in the stadiums. I'm tired of them. Even if it's
At
that
least not
cute
that
dog.
low. Or it's blocking other people.
But still, it's just like the signs are the signs. Like somebody's head that nobody knows, like that lady from the other night. Like it doesn't like stop with that.
I don't know. The one in San Diego was funny with the guy having his own head. John got him on it right at the entrance. That was fun. Dodgers fan though in the San Diego crowd. That was brave of that dude.
Both men trading shots, center of the ring. Nice European uppercut there by Gunther.
Oh,
And one
Oh,
from
Cena
Cena in
rocks him.
return.
he hit him. He got him solid there.
Gunther with the forearm. They're just trading shots.
This is great.
Cena. Here we go. Attitude adjustment.
Going for another one, to Gino's point.
Oh, you can see him
No,
calling it. though. I
counter.
hate that.
Oh no!
Another power bomb.
Oh, it's over. Here we going home.
Gunther
And
going
we are
up
at the
to
top of the hour,
rope.
for what it's worth. Oh, no!
Flash connects. One,
Oh no.
two. Cena kicked
Cena's
out.
good. No, it's gonna be a choke out. They're gonna be trying to choke him out. Like,
too. He didn't kick
I
out
don't
2
see
and
it
a half. He
being
kicked out
a
early
pin.
too.
Gunther trying to
Gunther's
taunt Cena,
pissed.
telling him to get up.
Yeah, Cena's been studying against the frog splash for the better part of a month and a half, so he knows how to kick out of that.
That was solid. That was a good
Here we go.
sequence. I like that.
Crowd chanting Super Cena again.
They want him. And here we go, choke.
Sleeper locked in. Gunther's got it cinched in deep.
And we're officially
fighting.
over. 10:01. I love that.
Cena's fighting, but he's fading. Cena's down to his knee.
Cena's chest is red. His elbows are red. He's giving it everything he has. The question is, are they going to do the 1, 2, 3 arm down or just the 1 arm down? Because they're inconsistent with that.
Yeah.
Trying to fight back, getting a little surge of adrenaline here. Trying to break the hold of Gunther. You can see him, but he's struggling. Gunther right back to that choke, back to that sleeper.
The American flag on the Jeep. Right center
Cena's
camera.
down.
Oh, I like
Legs
that.
grapevine.
He's had that for a while, though.
Oh, whoa.
As soon as he grapevines the legs, it's over.
He had it there for a minute, and then John wiggled it.
It sure looks like Cena wants to turn it into an attitude adjustment.
Dude, Gunther's hand is like partially like bruised or like green from hitting John so hard.
Oh my gosh.
Tried to go for it. To your point, he tried to get him on the shoulders, but Gunther slid right back down, locked that sleeper right back in.
It's like a comfortably perfect reversal.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, no.
Cena's back down.
Cena, is passing out the same as giving up is the question.
It's wearing him down.
Because never give up is something Cena needs to hang his hat on and still be able to sell merch about.
Oh, my God.
That's so
Gunther jumping on his
difficult.
back. All his body weight now on Cena.
It's making John carry all of that 200 and whatever, almost 300 pounds of just pure wrestler.
Yeah, I mean he's not the age that he was when he put Big Show and Edge on his back, but I still believe he can maybe get this done.
Yeah, he's still a strong mucker father, dude. Let's not kid ourselves.
We all know how to get if a schoolyard bully has got you like that, you just fall under your back. Here we go again.
Right back to the choke, though. Right back to the sleeper. Cena had just enough energy to back Gunther into the turnbuckle pads, but it wasn't enough to keep him.
Yeah. It's just such a smart way to wrestle.
Yep.
And that's why Gunther.
Exactly. It's the best pure wrestler on the roster versus the greatest, let's be real, sports entertainer of all time.
Cena still fighting. Feeling the 19,000 surge through his veins.
Cena's going to do something with him.
He's got him. He's got him backpacked up and again.
Another ram into the turnbuckles from
Here
Cena.
we go. Attitude adjustment.
Him up.
Oh my God.
He hit it.
Another he connects. Hooks the leg. There's one.
Oh
two.
My goodness.
Gunther kicks out again.
Golly.
Here we go. Right into it. Gunther's like a relentless predator on the hunt with Jesse Ventura in attendance. It's apropos.
Right.
He was in the first Predator movie. I didn't even recognize him when I watched that for the first time this year.
Isn't that crazy? Well, that was Jesse still in his announcer prime, to be fair, 85, 86, whatever that was.
He was a big dude.
He was.
Don't give up, they're chanting.
Yep, 19.
His face is literally turning blue.
I would have cried at that.
You know, I thought I'd be more emotional coming into this match, but like they've done a good job to be able to. Oh, here we go.
Legs grapevine.
That usually is it.
Up,
that usually is it, right? Sometimes. So they're going to do the three, like I said. I was asking if they would do this or the other one.
It's two.
And sometimes they do it after one. I wish they were consistent. Here we go. Come on. I've seen The Rock do it 100 times. Come on,
JJ.
Cena. Yeah, three.
No.
Never give up. Muscle loyalty, respect. Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
God.
He literally, that's AA. That's AA
Oh!
position. Oh
Jesus,
man,
Danielson
dude,
elbows
Gunther is
to the
like a
jaw.
pro fighter with this.
John just struggling now.
It's crazy because this match is supposed to make make Gunther look good, but all I'm seeing from this is Cena looking good. You know what I mean? Not that Gunther's not, but the fact that he's able.
Yep.
Oh no!
There it is.
Oh no!
John Cena just tapped out.
No!
John Cena just tapped out.
No! What? It's quiet.
God.
It's quiet there.
This is Undertaker's street crowd. Look at this, guys.
What?
John Cena just tapped out.
Why?
Even Tyrese Halliburton's beside himself.
Why would they do that?
Oh my God.
The man who lived by never give up for the better part of 20 years just gave up.
Holy
I
shit.
hope TKO is fucking happy. Excuse my language.
No, you're good, dude.
We're way
It's gonna
past
be cool.
5
You're all
minutes here, dude. This isn't no DQ. We cuss liberally here.
Yeah. We're past 5 minutes. Oh my God. God damn. I can't believe it. He tapped out.
I mean,
Yeah, and they're
I
going with the
understand.
legend retirer gimmick.
I understand why fans are shocked, but it's always been said that it's best to go out on your back looking up at the lights. And that's what Cena's doing right now. And Gunther will forever be a made man because, like I said, the man who lived for 20 years by the credo, never give up, tapped out to Gunther. That's something that if Gunther retires tomorrow, suffers an injury, and he can never wrestle again, he made the man who claimed he would never give up. That accolade in of itself is Hall of Fame worthy.
Which is
I just want to say,
about.
I told you, and not that you guys didn't also think that, but I said it at the beginning of the match. He's going to work the upper body. He's going to work the neck area, and that's exactly what he did, and that's what makes it believable.
When we go back and watch this over the course of history, JJ,
The crowd is not happy with that at all.
19,000
Is The Rock going to
bullshit.
come out is the only question and say, I own your soul. You're staying until Mania.
Damn it.
No.
When you go back and watch this again, right before he taps, he gets this expression of, fuck me, man.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to
like,
tap,
yeah,
but he's a team player. And that's what they told him to do.
I mean, it's, within the context of the story, it's like, God, I don't want to, but I can't keep fighting out of this.
Cena's kissing the mat.
I might have to switch to
Thank you, Cena. No, they're still going, bro.
my
Still
phone.
going. Still
If my
going.
computer dies, we'll see.
Quitter spelled with 2 T's. Smart ass. Chat room.
Let me
Yeah,
guess,
go ahead.
Emmanuel.
Manual, yeah. Spelled with 2 T's.
I love Emmanuel, but it's
I do
not the
too.
time.
I do too. Fuck off.
I'm not crying. I'm chopping onion.
Right?
Yeah,
Seriously?
I saw
Who's
that
cutting onions?
earlier.
And now John Cena taking his bows to the DC crowd. Wait a minute. He stopped. He sees something.
They're all coming out.
Oh, no.
Triple
They're all
H,
coming
Stephanie
out.
McMahon, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Bruce Pritchard there
Bruce walking out on camera is wild.
with his
Never
headset
does that
still
shit.
on.
Is Brock Lesnar going to come out and make us both cry again,
Oh,
Jeff?
dude, why would you say that out loud?
Everybody is mad at Triple H.
Who's that tall guy?
They
in
are
the
not
crowd? Who the hell
happy
is
with
that?
H.
CM Punk getting into the ring now. The man that John Cena called his
The both
wrestling
current
soulmate.
champions who would not be here if it were not for Cena.
Valid as hell. Both those guys.
Honestly, the WWE probably would have been bought by somebody by this point. I would have gone out of business. Cena.
I love that.
Bobby Roode is out there at ringside.
Who is
There's
it?
Charles Robinson. CM Punk and Cody Rhodes putting the championships on Cena's shoulder for one last time.
He's getting the Hogan moment. You guys remember that? When Hogan had both belts for a minute, when Cena and Batista teamed with him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, dude.
Well, he's this generation's Hogan. There's the
Well, it makes
Miz.
you drown in tears, dude. Poor Charles.
The rest of the locker room still coming out. You see Damian Priest, AJ Styles, Javon Evans, Nathan Frazier is out there.
There's Max.
There's Maxine, Lyra, Sol Zaria, Mello.
Oh fuck! Here we. That's it.
Cena holding the belts up.
Priest with a big smile on his face. I love it. Nathan
Punk and
Frazier's
Cody
crying.
taking the knee like they're bowing to him. He's trying to give them the belts back, and they're like, "No, take a victory
nope,
lap.
Not yet.
This is your
Go up
moment.
on the
Take a
top rope,
victory
Cena.
lap."
You deserve it.
He's like, oh God.
Triple H on the ring apron there. Again, he's trying to give him back, and they're like, "No, take a lap around. This is your
Dude,
moment,
seriously.
guys. You've earned this."
They're not going to make the same mistake they did with Goldberg. They're going to let him have his moment and let everybody see it, and that's smart.
And again, it wasn't all their fault. They were still on NBC at that point. They had only so long that they could be on television.
Yes,
This is
but then you
exclusive
book it
Peacock.
differently, though.
Well,
right?
but-
Then you book it to have time.
Again, everything's learning experience. Look at that. Look at Hunter's smile. Oh my God.
Michael Hayes, Jamie Noble ringside, pointing up to the crowd.
Oh no, no,
Oh,
no.
Jesus.
I'm not okay. I am not okay.
Got his dad, dude. And his mom.
He was my bus driver when I was a kid.
That's crazy, dude.
Wow, he has AIDS a day.
I'm glad they got his mom because his mom doesn't do a whole lot of these.
Drew St. John is the benchmark.
He is.
Taker talking about his passion and connection.
It's not fair, guys.
It's not, man. It sucks.
They freaking hate trashed on him for so many years.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time figuring if I should watch the video package or watch the little bubble in the corner with John's reaction.
Right. I know. It's like if ever there's time to have a lazy eye.
It's okay, John, to be emotional. God knows we
His
are.
love and care for kids is so authentic. You don't be a camp counselor for
No,
kids unless you care about them authentically.
He is every bit the dude that we see. Every bit of it.
Becky Lynch saying that Cena's legacy is somebody who gave back.
Yeah.
The foundation which this is built on. Sammy saying that he showed us the way. Wow, even archive footage of Vince.
That's
It's the first
Oh
time
my God,
Vince
that's
has
fucking
been
cool.
seen on WWE programming since God knows when.
That was fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Look, that's what broke Cena when they showed Vince. Look.
No, yeah, you can see it. Yeah. Yep. I can hear somebody's TV for whoever came in, just so y'all know.
That's me.
I'll tell you what, that's that Netflix show where they show behind the scenes stuff. Season 3 needs to be Cena's whole last run.
No
Like that's
shit,
what
right?
season 3 needs to be.
And coming back to John, who's taking his bows in the center of the ring again.
Sammy and Kevin next to each other at ringside.
It's just surreal to look like because it looks like there's no barrier separating the fans from the front of the ring.
I know,
In
right?
that picture.
That's great. Oh my! And there barely is. I mean, it somehow looks smaller. It's the same barrier every week, but it looks smaller right now. It's weird.
Cena saluting the crowd. One
Oh
last
no,
time.
no!
He's leaving his shoes, leaving his wristbands in the ring. We all know what this
Look at
signifies.
Lillian. Look at Lillian.
There goes the armband.
He kissed that.
Somebody said leave the jorts.
The jorts is wild.
He's sliding out of the ring, walking back up that ramp for the last time as an active performer.
He just walked. He
For
just walked.
23 years.
Moving.
Look at how tight the entrance ramp is. I'm sure you guys talked about it, but
We didn't, but yeah, on purpose. And Stu's going with it,
Because they
man.
wanted,
Tom's going
because
with
they
it. Oh,
wanted to
fuck.
get as many people in here as they could.
yeah. And then it allows them to give them the high fives.
Even the stage is a little bit smaller than usual if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Cena
gives it the
pausing
maximum
one
amount
last
of
look
people.
around.
I'm sorry, guys.
Wink of his eye. And the final bow.
Gino, there's no need to apologize. We're all emotional, man.
Yeah. Please don't fucking apologize.
Look, I barely ever stand up on camera. I've been standing up this whole time.
Cena just said, "It's been my pleasure entertaining you guys. Thank you."
Now it's really true. You can't see him.
And just like that, he's gone. As we fade to black here on Saturday night's main event and our coverage of this show.
Thank God I wasn't on camera for that stuff.
Well, I don't think much more needs to be said besides that. JJ, Jeff, Kino, I hope you hold on to this moment forever. But at the end of the day, we got to keep going. The man that never gave up gave us his all for the last time. As the last time was now. Thank you, Cena. That being said, we may not see him anymore, but we hope to see you all at the top of the hour where we honor the legacy of John Cena for 23 years.
Let me be that guy. Everybody, in about 10 minutes, according to the clock, go watch Aaron's recap of this. Enjoy Aaron's last time recapping the John Cena moment. And at the top of the hour, come back and party with us.
And with that being said, I'll do my usual thing for the entire C Nation Simply Live Studios family. We thank all 230 of you for tuning in. As we say, thank you, Cena, and we'll see you for the honor of him on the Saturday Shenanigans. JJ or Walter, cut the fucking feed.